It has been hitted like Hittite hitting hit ball.
What's a hit? You're not going to answer me because you're being recorded, are you?
No, wait. What? I just heard you say, "What's a hit?" I'm like,
You said, "What's a hit ball?" Or that's what I said.
okay.
You said hit ball.
Yes, I said hit ball. You know, it's a ball that you hit.
Whatever.
It's a
You're just
sports. It's a sports, man. Sports like sports ball and stick ball and hit ball. You know.
Basketball.
And he is
Football.
obviously a huge sports fan.
I'm a gigantic rotating bladed metal object. Yes, I can confirm.
Okay. All right. When last we left our craven cowards, brave adventurers, who wants to recap?
Flux.
No, because I don't remember.
And we're going to let you recap.
God damn it. Wait, are you going to let me recap or are you going to tell me to recap?
I'll tell you to recap.
Okay. Alright, okay. The fight finally concluded after 4 sessions. In which, goopy person was stretched beyond their limits and kind of like fell, causing everyone to fall. Somebody sidestepped a rocket like an absolute mad pro. That was Lottie. Lottie sidestepped a rocket. Something weird happened with something. No. Oh,
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Narrowed
yeah.
it down to the campaign.
Yes. Right. Sorry. That explains the entire thing. Right. We did our hearing thing with the court thing, and we got congratulated for capturing the steampunks, even though Redeemer escaped. But it's Redeemer, so who gives a crap.
Who gives a shit?
Bonnie's beat cop mom gave Lottie some flowers, which are like weird flowers apparently. I didn't write that down. I just remembered that part. And stuff. That's basically it. We did our grand jury hearings, and I think we did pretty well. Even though I hear Lottie got excused pretty quickly.
I'm sorry, Lottie got what pretty quickly?
Excused pretty quickly or something. I don't know. Removed from the hearing for being weird.
Oh, that's right. She rolled poorly. They were like, "Okay, good, go. You can leave." Since she doesn't understand the cultures and all that, she stumbled upon what she said. All right. Sounds like a decent summary. Oh, Evelyn's left. How? Without looking, how beat up is everyone?
I think Evelyn is
I
the
broke a
only
few
one
ribs.
who doesn't have
Yeah, I think
conditions.
I think Aillas is asking for conditions.
Yeah.
No, you said without looking. I said broke a few ribs.
Oh yeah.
Are you saying your
If I'm
character did,
looking
or
at
do you actually have a couple broken ribs?
I have afraid and angry, 2 conditions.
Okay, it looks like you have afraid and angry, and
Why don't I have conditions anymore?
yeah, what happened? Didn't you just have conditions?
I remember I have guilty. Yeah, I had guilty.
I have
Why can't I bring up the characters?
restart the editor window in Roll20. Roll20.
Actually, Roll20 is not being entirely responsive. Oh, it's starting to slowly respond.
Yeah, I'm having the same. I don't know what's happening.
I think Roll20 might be hiccuping. I'm going to close it and restart it. Oddly enough, everyone can still hear me. It just kind of baffles them.
Settings. Okay. Player avatars is wonky for me. I just names only, so it wouldn't bother me.
What did you say? What?
Yeah, the the player avatar on the Roll20 where your name and the picture is really wonky for me. It's like
Oh, okay.
it's all over the place. So
Okay.
I just made it names only, so it wouldn't bother me so much that it wouldn't reach the other side of the.
Okay.
All right. Welcome back, Evelyn.
We decided that your family was coming to take you back home. No, we didn't.
You did get that mysterious
Flower.
flower, which you recognize, which means someone from your area is in town. All right,
Oh,
so
crap.
as we pick it up, entropy. Why don't you roll
So
for your? We're gonna say about a week has transpired. And entropy, why don't you roll for your commitments?
Yay! I'm
go.
gonna quickly search for something.
Oh, nice.
I'm
It's
actually
just
going
not
to
as much
quickly
fun.
search for something. One sec.
Search away.
Yeah, no, yeah, you do, like you do, like this is unrelated. I'm just looking up some rules on masks. Never sure of this. All right.
All right, it's not bring up.
All right. Okay. Ah, nice.
I can't remember. Did we go over whether or not how well you guys know each other out of character?
Wait.
Yeah.
Yes,
yes,
yes.
we had our we created our backstory relationships.
Okay, no, but does everyone know fluxes and stuff like that? I don't think you.
Oh yeah,
Bonnie knows.
Bonnie knows. Bonnie knows Erin, and she's the only one who knows Erin
Okay.
so far.
Okay, because that was the backstory question for Flux, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Hold
Okay.
Hold on a second. I'll drop all the backstory questions that we made in the Discord.
Thank you.
It's in the middle of a page break, so it's gonna look weird, but hey, get wrecked.
Hey, it's better than what I currently have, which is the characters not opening up. Oh, now the characters are opening up.
Well, well, to be fair, I don't think we have them written down in the character sheet.
No one did? It's depressing.
No, I didn't. I don't
Slackers.
think I did. No, I mean, I don't need to write it down. I have my separate thing, so I don't mind. I don't have to write it twice.
Good deal. By the way, you rolled a 7 to 9
Yeah,
flux,
I
so that
choose
means you slacked on
lapse
something.
in social. Lapse in social.
You lapsed in
With my
social.
best friend. My best friend. I have neglected her.
Aha! Excellent. I mean,
Wait,
that's so sad.
Wait, do you get to choose that, or does the GM get to choose that?
Yeah, I get choose.
Oh yeah, you
Uh,
did. Nice. Very nice.
Yep, it says your choice. Though since I'm reading it, wouldn't that make my choice?
What? That's not how it works.
Oh,
That's not how it works.
That's a beautiful, beautiful trickery. I love it. It's so good.
We don't have a picture for your. Oh no, Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
Is that your girlfriend?
Yes. Not
Mhm.
girlfriend, just best friend, I think. Or is it a girlfriend?
Okay.
We don't know.
I guess we didn't.
Almost girlfriend? Question mark.
I mean, it's a friend and a girl, but we don't know if it's romantic or platonic.
I
Platonic.
guess if he didn't become a
Platonic.
superhero,
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
it would have been a girlfriend thing.
Oh, okay. It's platonic. Wait.
Okay.
What?
Damn it.
Wait. What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Where did you go? Attention.
All right. How do you guys keep track of each other?
Discord. We have a
By
Discord server,
phone.
right?
Nope.
Yeah.
How about this
you're-
time we're doing something more primitive, and let's just say phones, messages.
Oh,
Let's see.
yeah, it's the same thing.
We did specify a Discord server though.
Yeah.
Did we?
We did.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
we
don't
did.
remember.
We did. As always.
Awesome.
Also, the name of the shop where you work is Goober Sweets.
Huh? What? Word sweet?
Goober Sweets.
I like how you
Alright.
don't remember this shit,
I
Lux.
Yeah, because it was so long.
You're
Yes.
you're the one
remember
who
this.
made this and you can't remember.
I
Yeah,
remember.
because it was so long.
Do you at least remember your uncle's name?
That's Remus. Yeah, it's Remus. Or was it Raymond?
Their surname?
God damn it. Yeah.
No, their surname.
No, the surname is Williams. Obviously
Damn
Williams.
it! Damn it! I'm so close. I was so close. I don't know close
Was
to
it
what.
Remus or
Yes, it was
Raymond?
Remus.
I
Come on,
forget.
it's right there. Come on. It's right there in the screenshot.
All right. So now, do you guys meet in costume? If so, do you hang out at the sweet shop?
Entropy
Gooper
has
Sweets, or
like Entropy has to, because like well, I mean I guess Erin can meet us, but we won't know it's Entropy.
yeah, you'd be like, who the heck is this person? And why is she
I
hanging
could
out?
reveal my identity. Then just get my free potential.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, it's good. I will.
Flux would never game the system. Wait, no, Flux would always.
I mean, it makes it just like it's just easier, honestly. Just like reveal, because we have our first fight. We might as well cement it.
Yeah,
I
but
reveal my identity.
yeah, but you also like don't like Aegis, I think.
No, I'm neutral towards Aegis.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's interesting.
So, I mean, are you saying you want to reveal your identity?
Because like
Yeah, I just reveal because it makes it easier fundamentally for everyone.
Oh, okay. So now I have to ask something. Why did you why are you revealing your identity to Nymph right now when you refused to tell them when they asked you earlier?
Because of the fight, I have grown more trustful of her. Even if there was some rough things happening
Did you? I
during
mean,
the fight.
I mean, they failed to stop you from crashing into a wall. I mean, you specifically flew through them and crashed into a wall, which broke some of your ribs.
I mean, he tried.
That's why.
Nymph
Yeah, you
tried.
tried. You tried.
But
And
you were
Erin was just too
you
hot-headed at the
were
time to
ang-
just.
you were angry
Yeah,
at me.
Erin was
Like you
too
did lash
hot-headed
out.
at the time to just like think about it.
You did lash out at me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did he lash out at Annie, or did he lash out at it? Never mind.
Nymph, because the flux didn't fly through me. That would be causing my death, because I'm a human person. No, wait, I'm a crab. What am I talking about? But anyway, so I'm just saying, like, it just feels weird that you reveal, like,
Leg cramp. Oh.
Janine is being eaten alive by giant centipede monsters.
No, I just. Oh my god, why do I have a leg cramp?
Drink water.
Janine is being eaten by
Usually
giant cramp monsters.
Usually it's because of like water deficiency, such the salt deficiency, mineral deficiency, blah.
I love how sometimes Flux will just spout science, and then other times he just completely wanders off and plays
Video game.
plays other computer games while we're trying to.
It's just an
Lux,
idle
what do you
game.
do?
I'm just having it in the background.
Actually, it's not showing up on Discord. I was just fronting you out from previous escapades.
He might be playing a game that just doesn't. He might have disabled that on Discord.
Yeah, well, I mean, it says he's offline, so he disabled that altogether.
I'm just having. I have the status invisible. That's the thing.
Okay, page 88. Okay.
I've just made it so I never show up on Discord. Otherwise, I'll forget to turn it off, and then people will send me messages in the middle of the night or something.
And
So.
And now you know why I don't, have that shown up.
That's why it's an internet relay chat. We're just relaying any messages that you can respond later.
Yeah, but
up.
depending on how it's turned on, you might get the notifications in the middle of the night, which sucks.
All right. Where is that option to search for it? Come on. Come on.
What are you searching for?
I'm searching for some clarification of some obscure rule. It's unrelated to this. So, don't worry about it. It is a masks rule, but it's unrelated. So I'm just. Where is it?
If you're going to reveal yourself, we might as well have that actually take place in character.
Yeah, that would be like kind of like important, very important, in the back room of Goober Suites.
Yeah, actually, that's probably the place to do it. Ask for everyone to get together in the back room of Goober Suites and say, "I'm Batman." I mean, say.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, is Goober Suites where? Let's see, where does Lottie? Lottie doesn't work in Goober Suites though.
No, nobody else works at Goober Suite.
Okay. Are you done, Annie?
Wow, yes, I was mistaken of that rule. Okay, now I know. Okay, so what I was thinking is that when time passes, conditions would clear. That's how I used to run masks when I did the thing, I think, I don't remember. But apparently that's not actually a rule. Like, as written. Your conditions don't clear when time passes. That's very interesting.
I thought...
So did I. I thought that was a thing because I mean, in Monster of the Week, a harm clears when time passes, but I guess you still keep your emotions when time passes.
Honestly, I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
I think
I also don't agree
if
with
enough
that.
time passes, I
yeah,
think your
enough time
conditions
passes,
clear.
you would be, yeah.
So
But,
I'm actually
yeah.
going to tell everyone to clear their conditions unless they want to keep anything marked.
I don't think it makes sense.
Hey, is there a condition?
I don't think Nymph has any reason to be angry, like, because,
Yeah.
I don't think Nymph
So-
is really an angry person.
So, all right, everyone clear your conditions. You all meet. I take it entropy calls for a meeting at Goober Suites. And
What
probably
for?
say again.
What for?
If you're going to reveal your secret identity, we're going to play that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're not going to get the experience. So
Get
we
wrecked.
know you're going to want to play that out.
Get wrecked.
We know Lottie was awesome and didn't take any conditions.
Or,
You have to rub everyone else's nose in it.
Or, because she had to leave so early every time that she didn't roll enough, so we rolled enough and therefore having better chance to roll badly, and we failed and got conditions up.
I like the fact that she's just better.
Well, I mean, that's just obvious, but, it doesn't exclude that. Like, those aren't mutually exclusive.
Like she's like the one character in Deadpool 2. I'm just better than you guys in every way.
Oh, that guy who died by being skewered by helicopter blades. Right, cool.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's skewered. I think he was more
Smeared?
frapped, shredded,
Spoilers.
blended.
Dude, it
Oh.
literally like
Yeah,
come
sorry,
on.
we can't give it away because Evelyn will be able to see a rated R movie in a couple years.
Evelyn, remember. Just remember. Uh
If it's legal, go for it.
what?
What?
What? I
Wow,
I
that could
I
apply to so many things.
I was going to say Skynet killed Dumbledore, but okay.
I was gonna say
You're not wrong.
Jesus Christ died.
No, actually he didn't,
Just,
but okay.
just the once.
Yes.
All right. Entropy, take it away. Call the meeting.
All right, guys. Meet up at Goober Suites. I have something to show you guys.
Okay.
All right. Question mark.
So, I take it you set a time. Does everyone show up on time? Does anyone intentionally blow them off?
I don't think we have any reason to blow her off, like them off yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So you meet at Goober Suites,
Mhm.
and you're kind of driving here, Flux. So why don't you paint the scene? Then I can just sit
All
back
right,
and laugh.
so everyone probably just comes one by one, just like sitting at the tables. And Remus is like just accommodating them, like serving them drinks and such at the time. And then everyone just like and then there's some people just like noticing them, just like saying, praising them and such, taking a picture.
Wait,
Do you guys comply with?
meet in the back room, right?
Yeah, but actually, yeah, you might as well just everyone just go into the back.
Mhm.
Everyone just comes one by one, and I'm just like there to meet to welcome you guys. After
Okay. When
everyone
you
has
say you're there, are you there in costume or out of costume?
in costume.
Okay.
All right, so
you may as well offer
what did I
everyone
call
a
you guys?
cookie.
Well, I mean that's obvious, right? Are you offering a cookie? Because I will be very sad.
Well, yeah, and there's also like a drinks tray and everything.
Or actually, you're probably offering everyone a biscuit because it's like a British thing to call cookies biscuits. Right, Evelyn?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so
I'm
here's
not
the
Am I
British
being
though.
bullied here, Aillas?
Yes,
What's
you
that?
are. Yes, you are being bullied. So here's a question. So like, what does the British called biscuits, and what does the British call cookie, and what does the USA called biscuits, and what does the USA call cookies?
In the U.S., a biscuit is usually
Is
not
hardtack a biscuit?
sweet.
A hardtack a biscuit?
Yeah, hardtack would be like a biscuit.
Okay, cool.
What the hell is a hardtack?
Oh, hardtack is like
It's-
those like hard
it's
things
on
that
the name.
the sailors eat. One second, I'll drop a this thing. This biscuit.
Hardtack
Well, obviously
is
not sailors
basically
now.
Hard,
Obviously not sailors now. It was back then when they
No.
needed an alter
no.
food that was
Which you
reserved a long time.
no
That's
I
just
mean
a cracker.
yeah, okay, so is that a biscuit, Evelyn?
No, it looks more like a cracker.
Oh, okay, so crackers aren't biscuits.
This is American type biscuits.
Wait, that's obviously a cupcake. What are you talking about?
no,
Are you serious? You
That
don't know
looks
what a
like some
spoon
form
is?
of puff pastry.
That looks like
You
a
Yeah,
don't know what
pastry.
a
Yeah,
spoon
that looks
is?
like a
Yeah.
pastry.
paste.
That's a
Yep.
pastry.
You don't know what a scone is. Annie.
What?
I mean,
My first thought is scone. Do you not know what a
Yeah.
scone is?
Scones are like a type of muffin, right?
Wow,
Scones
okay.
for me are a type of the thing you put ice cream on.
I've never. I don't.
All of you are
Scones,
barbarians. I'll
scones
just say
tend to
that.
be
All of you are
triangular.
barbarians.
Okay, yeah, that.
Okay,
Oh, I
this
love that a Jaffa cake is in there.
this is the same shit about sandwiches. So can we move
Evelyn.
along?
Hey, Evelyn, are these last thing you put? Are those waffles?
I think those are the things like you get on airlines.
Isn't that the waffle pattern, like the crisscross thing?
Yeah, but they're cookies. Don't they have like caramel in between them or something?
These are digestives. Don't know what digestives you all are having.
Aren't most foods digested?
No, no. Most foods you
Isn't
just
it digestive?
No, they're just inhaled.
Yeah, most foods you just inhale and then like you poop out. I am
So
an expert poopologist. Let it be known on video, on record right now.
good to know you
I
have your
wouldn't
shit
doubt it
together.
either. That's the sad part.
Digestives are basically just like something that's super soft. Like you don't even have to use teeth.
This is completely a lie because I eat digestive biscuits all the time and they are very hard.
And
So
dry.
Huh.
and dry. Okay. Okay. Let me
Fair
read
enough.
this in Janine's accent. Discussing biscuits and sandwiches is a mine hole that will carry you farther down a rabbit hole the longer the discussion go. It's how many friends you lose by default. That sounded like a crazy old grandma. I love it. Okay. Yes.
So, like,
Are
Onwards
you
Janine.
implying
to.
Janine's voice sounds like a crazy old grandma?
Yeah,
Are you implying that Janine isn't a crazy grandma?
No, because that's disrespectful.
I don't know if she's a grandma.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say something there, but that would take so much explaining.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you call the meeting in the back room.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, because we got derailed super hard.
I guess Remus brings back some cookies.
Alright. I know I have had my grievances with you all when we had our first fight. But considering this we're now cemented as an actual team, I'd like to reveal my identity. So I just like slowly take off the mask, the hoodie and the mask.
Uh,
So
oh shit, we're doing this now. Now
obviously Bunny Hop over there knows me.
I stare awkwardly at Entropy and just. Uh, oh, well, okay. I mean, makes sense.
You don't
Yeah.
have to take off your identity. I just want to show mine.
Uh,
Just to kind of I
Wait,
guess
wait. Don't we know
strengthen our bond.
Bonnie's identity?
Wait, do we?
I thought we did.
I
Don't we?
wait. Do we both in character and out character?
We don't know. We never established this actually.
Oh.
Did it
Oh
come?
my
I guess
gosh.
we don't know yet. If that's the case.
Like you do have the thingy, the face thingy. It's called
Yeah, I do have.
it's called a mask. Oni, get going. It's the name of the system. It's literally the name of the system. Don't forget the word mask. Okay.
Okay, so Bunny, do you want everyone to know your secret identity? Unfortunately, you don't get experience, so you can't hoard out like Flux will. But
Yeah, I know. Bunny will basically be silent for a minute and then just say, actually, that makes sense. Because, if things do happen, because family shit that goes down, I need people to know who we need to save in order. So I will just remove my mask and casually take a donut and eat it. So
I will take a chip and eat
Oh God.
it.
Bonnie will
No.
would
I'm sorry.
Bonnie would like to.
I saw my chance and took it. I'm sorry.
Actually, I'm gonna watch how that thing dissolve inside of you.
You're gonna watch how that thing dissolves inside.
Wait, what?
Of
Oh no no. I
Nymph.
sorry. I think okay. I was mostly referencing Death Note, but yes,
I really
Evelyn
don't
knows.
like Death Note.
I didn't. I didn't. I don't. I have never watched Death Note. I don't find the concept interesting at all. So I don't. I'm not gonna watch it. But I know the memes.
I
Because
couldn't
memes.
get past the first episode.
I know the memes because memes. Come on. Nobody not knows about this.
I don't know what Death Note is. I
It's
have a
fine.
feeling my life is still decent.
Only watched the first season of it.
It's you're not wrong, Aillas. Anyway, yeah. I after Bonnie reveals her mask, uh, I'm going to look at the two of you, and I'm going to take a cookie and put it inside me. Unlike unlike people who eat it with their face, I just casually plonk it inside me.
Amoeba style.
Yeah.
I casually put a plastic fork inside of you just to see if it's gonna dissolve.
I'm gonna look at you do that, and like I create a question mark on my face.
and I just say, is it not? Is it? Are you not gonna dissolve that?
Hey, Alice, can I dissolve plastic?
Well, if you have the
Yeah,
enzymes for it.
it might take a while. Or what?
Oh my gosh, you have the enzymes for it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna shrug, and it might take a while. Yeah, I'm gonna shrug, and then I'm gonna create a vocal cord and actually speak.
Oh.
Why didn't you tell me this earlier when I asked you to, Erin?
Well, because I didn't trust you at first, but now I trust you now.
Which is flux for there was no potential in it for me earlier. By the way, Flux, why don't you grab your 2 potential?
What is Lottie
Mhm.
doing at this revelation?
Yeah, level up.
I feel like she's more ignoring Aaron and watching Nymph.
Ah, you're watching the plastic fork and the cookie. Well, the cookie dissolves like quite quickly. The plastic fork is still there. Still there.
Now we know how the cookie crumbles.
It crumbled. It
Mm.
crumble by crumble, and then it just disappeared into paste.
And Entropy, you get a text message, by the way, from Sarah Connor saying, "Why don't we hang out anymore?"
Nice.
Oh.
Boom.
and we
Headshot!
lost Evelyn.
Oh damn!
Oh damn.
It was quite a shocker that Evelyn there.
Evelyn's like, "Peace, I'm out of here."
Evelyn literally could not handle the donut.
Must have been the snow.
Alright, we fly back. Sorry, I had some huge things happen. I'll tell you.
Your
I'll
phone
tell
rings.
you about it. Oh,
That's good.
the phonings.
Yep, your phone rings. It
Alright,
caller
pick it
ID
up,
says
I guess.
it's Sarah Connor.
Sorry, guys, I have to take this. Yeah, I pick it up.
Do you like leave the room or something?
Nah, just like go into a corner.
Okay.
What's going on? I mean, you Aaron, you never talk to me anymore. I mean, I practically never see you. We were supposed to have movie night on Wednesday, and you didn't show up.
Sorry, there was like just a lot of things happening. I had to just take a breather.
Wait a minute? Do you not want to hang out?
I do. Just and things
You
happened.
need a breather. I mean,
sorry.
I'm not that high maintenance, am I?
No, it's not you. Just things happened.
It's not you, it's me.
But but things are clear now. I guess we can hang out now. We can hang out more now.
I mean, I don't want to trouble you or anything. If you're
No. I'm serious. We can hang out tonight if you want. Unless things happen tonight as well. Don't we?
what are things that happen?
just
I
like,
mean,
I
can you
turned
not
out to-
schedule things?
I can. Just like really things that just really abrupt things happened.
Like, okay, what?
Hmm?
What type of?
It's a bit confidential.
Is Sarah going to think that Erin has a a relationship with someone?
No, I'm pretty sure she might deduce that I might have a secret identity, because who
Wait,
wouldn't have in this day and age?
no, that's like
So-
not expected, I think.
So, what are you like seeing a boy or something?
Yes.
What? No.
Are you seeing a girl or something?
Yes.
Evan, you know I'm straight.
She's seeing three girls actually.
Sorry, Sarah, you know I'm straight.
No, you're what?
Straight.
Well, so things are happening. I mean, I tell you what, when you figure things out, why don't you when you figure things out, why don't you get a hold of me? In the meantime, just don't tease me.
Oof.
Okay, our character, does he actually have a crush on me?
I
No,
don't think you can
no,
know that.
she likes.
I-
Well,
I don't think you can know that.
I think Bonnie have a hidden idea, but I don't
Because
think you would.
I'm pretty sure Evan can pick up on these cues, but I can't. These things can just sail over my head. I just want to know.
That could be in character for Erin also.
Nah, Evan is smarter than that. Evan is smarter than me.
Oh god.
Aaron is smarter than you.
Oh god. Okay.
You don't pick that up one way or the other. If it is the case, you don't know it. But I mean,
Alright, I got you.
You guys have hung out as friends for quite a long time, and of late, you're kind of since you joined the group, your attendance has been spotty, and noticeably spotty to Sarah.
Can I have a question? Does Bonnie know this Sarah Connor?
Well, she's been in the
I'll put it
store
up.
a few times, so you probably met her sometimes.
Okay, great. And now I have something on my list.
And Bonnie can hear this phone call, right? She can eavesdrop.
You're asking if you why don't you? Would that be a roll to try to figure out whether or not you can hear it?
Yeah. What would I roll if
It's your
would allow me?
it's your choice.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
it's your choice.
well, let's see. Would your powers help you do that?
Nope.
All right. So probably not an unleash.
It could be an unleash.
Why
Like
don't you?
power doesn't like unleash doesn't mean it has to be powers. But
Or
yeah, so
would would pierce the mask cover that? Maybe.
Like are I think like if there is like no narrative, like if there is no narrative reason why she can't, or there is a fail condition, I think this would just happen normally. But yeah, unleash your powers can work for like non superpower.
Yeah, you're changing the environment. So
No,
basically you can be.
unleash
Oh,
your power is not just changing your environment, it could also mean overcome an obstacle.
oh, it's also
or
extend your
or
senses,
extend your senses,
which
put
seems
a
to
hand
definitely
behind
apply.
your ear.
So why don't you? Yeah, why don't you roll that?
Okay.
Oh,
Damn it. Damn it.
and nobody would
Oddly
help you.
well, is anyone helping or no?
I mean,
I mean,
are,
if someone
is
would look
Bonnie
up.
using this selfishly to ignore like
Oh,
Erin?
yeah, I'm ignoring her personal space, and I'm literally right at the back of her trying to eavesdrop on whatever the hell they're typing on the phone.
Oh gosh. Oh yes.
like
If no
those
one
annoying
assists
kids.
you,
No.
you are completely busted.
No. She literally said she's using selfishly.
Oh,
Team.
you're right. Sorry. Okay. All right. So let's burn that team.
Yep. And Janine, you have to like raise freak up and lower something down. It's not a +1 to the roll.
Oh,
Yep.
is it?
Yep. You got to shift labels.
What the fuck? I forgot about that.
Using Teal selfishly, you do not get a +1. You have to shift your labels.
Okay, that's freak up, and then another one to go down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I guess I'm an asshole, so I would put Savior down.
All right. So you do successfully eavesdrop. Ooh, but it's temporary unstable.
Yeah.
Or are you going to take a condition to?
No, that's fine with me.
All right. So you're catching some of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you're getting that she's kind of being chastised for not hanging out anymore.
Yeah.
Now, question is, do you know Sarah Connor?
I do not personally know Sarah Connor. I know her because she comes to the shop, as Entropy says. So I guess that's the extent of our relationship.
Okay, so you've probably seen her. You haven't really, I guess, we'll call it acquaintance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, acquaintances will be.
Okay. All right. So let's see. We've had the big reveal. You're eavesdropping. Yeah, she's Entropy. She's kind of making. Do you think this will be a label shift? I'm guessing. If she's chastising, God, if she's chastising,
if she's chastising me, she can't move my mundane because it's already maxed out.
well, she could move it down, but
But that goes against what she wants. What does she want me to become?
well, but she doesn't know that you're super.
She just wants me to hang out with her more, so that means she wants me to become more mundane. But mundane is already maxed out, so
Or
there's no
possibly
point.
less superior. You think that would apply?
Less superior, what up?
She's being less of a
Then
friend,
again,
so
actually, she can try
less
to move your mundane.
less
In which
mundane.
case,
Yeah,
well,
but then if it's less mundane, that goes against what she wants me to become.
you're
Be
right.
a friend to.
You're right. She's gonna try to move your mundane up.
Oh yeah,
But she
it
can't.
can actually go both ways. Oh, okay. So here's the thing: it can actually
But
go
if
both
you
ways.
can't
Like,
go up, then you take a condition.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So are you gonna reject the input? We're gonna say superior down, mundane up.
Nice.
Do you
Which I
reject?
can't, so it's just a forced reject then.
No, it's not a forced reject.
Nope.
You can accept the label shift and take the condition. You feel bad that this happened. You can still accept it.
Hold on, hold on, where is the thing? I can't find it.
Oh, it's on basic moves page 2. Scroll down. Hold on. Let me
Basic
actually
moves page.
drop the thing. Drop the thing on this Discord. So here's the thing.
I can read it. It's
uh,
fine.
NPCs can shift your labels according to what they think you have been or what they want you to be. Like both are valid like label shifts. So it like you can justify pretty much any label shift like that. So you can justify a
So
mundane
you can.
reduction because she hasn't been friendly, but you can also say a mundane increment because she wants him to be her to be friendly. Like, both are valid.
Yeah, we're gonna say she's trying to boost your mundane up. So I put you in the catch-22 as to whether or not you reject it or you eat the condition.
Take the condition. Take guilty. Don't listen to me. That's a bad idea. No, it's a good idea.
Make your choice. The good news is if you roll really well, you could help yourself.
Just thinking. Hold on. If I can reject, I can. I think to prove them wrong. You know what? Screw it. What do I
Okay,
roll?
screw it.
Is.
It's
What do I roll?
actually
Flat.
it's
It's a flat.
its
It's a
own
flat
roll.
2d6. Flat.
Flat. Yeah.
It's a flat 2d6. Shit.
Nice.
Hey, the good news is, what does that mean? Potential. By the way, you leveled up. What'd you take?
Hold on. I'm still thinking. It's probably just another move. I did think of device, but the beacon drops is just so shit.
Okay, if you want to think on it, that's fine.
I love
So,
that. Like you cannot take team selfishly on a reject roll. I love that. You just can't because you're not rolling a label.
so on a miss, I can adjust your labels and you mark a
Mhm.
condition. So take a condition. Guilty.
I will
Guilty
take.
seems a good one, but you could probably
Yeah,
get away
guilty.
with.
Guilty.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
You mark 2
let's
conditions because that label shift doesn't work. So you mark 1 condition and
No, but the GM can shift. The GM will adjust my labels. Oh,
yeah. That means
so too.
how
Then.
that was gonna happen.
So insecure.
So you can,
ow.
Insecure.
nice. Oh man,
That was painful. I love it.
that was.
And
Hey, he got 3 XP. I think he deserves 2 conditions.
that's true. Okay, why don't you raise
Actually, no.
free?
I do want something. I want coming for you from the monster playbook.
What?
I want coming for you from the monster condition.
Oh.
The monster playbook there. Transformed. Duh.
I was gonna say there is no monster playbook.
Yeah.
Because of how Aaron just gets into the fray so easily, it's just like it's a pretty good move.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's amazing. God damn.
Let's see. Yeah. I want to see that now. Or are you gonna add it? In which case I can look at it. Oh, you're adding it. Good. Go you. When you mark a condition. So right now, if you want to, you can attack Sarah Connor.
Oh,
And you'd get +1.
Yeah.
It's a win-win, really.
Attack her. verbally, just verbally abuse her.
Go for circle. Do it.
Verbally abuse her. Do it.
I'm very confused, but go for it.
All right. So she's kind of left it hanging with, hey, call me back when you want to be friends again, or
Ooh,
let me know if you don't want to be friends.
ooh,
Oh, okay.
oh my god.
Jeez.
Wow.
Damn.
Like, just kill her already. That will be less painful than this. Oh god. Just stab her.
Yeesh.
That would be less painful.
There's a pause if you want to say something, but if you don't, she'll end up hanging up.
Alright, how about this? Tonight, movie night. I'll cancel anything, anything I have tonight. Sound good?
Whatever.
Oh! Aillas,
Sheesh.
and you absolutely, like, you have to have a villain attack this night. Like, you have to.
Oh. Would I do that?
Yes, you should. Like, you
Yeah,
really,
okay.
really should.
Just like when after she hangs up, I just like drop my hands and it just hangs loose and I just like slump my body down.
Yeah,
Just
you.
like,
You hear
That was like a
body
supervillain
just-
attack. It was awesome.
Yeah.
No, supervillain attack would be less ruthless than that. Like, this was, this was,
Pretty great, admittedly. Yeah.
this was masks. This was masks. This is what the system does. It just makes real life relationships more terrifying than supervillain attacks, which is so good.
Is
alright.
What does
No, what?
it's kind of funny that the reveal of your secret identity was a lot less drama than your best friend chewing your ass out. Does anyone else want to say anything about the secret identity reveal? Well, she gets off the phone.
I think Nymph is gonna notice Lottie staring at her and is like, question mark face.
It's just really interesting to watch. I'm sorry.
I again, like, do another question mark face.
I've never seen anything like it.
Then I'm going to look inside and like see the fork, and I make a fork in my hand. It's like, is this what you mean? Like, gesture.
Wait, isn't like she's never seen a plastic fork?
I'm going to reach inside and bring it out to give it to you. The plastic
She
fork.
takes it and smiles.
It's slimy.
She doesn't care. It's a gift from her crush.
Oh, right.
Yes, I know. I remember that part. But Nymph has no idea. Wait, what movie is this?
Oh, the Little Mermaid.
Oh, okay. Jingle Hopper. What?
And now we know what Lottie will do with it.
We don't know that
Probably.
Lottie won't do this with the knife or the fork. And well, you smile, and I'm going to do like I'm going to return to my human face that looks like kind of like a ditto made a human face, and then like make a really weird, like, 2D cartoon smile in that the smile face goes ear to ear. Which
Okay, that's at this point. Remus starts to walk into the back room to check everyone and sees that and just turns around and walks right back out again. Play on my cinder.
Oh, Janine, fun fact. I
Yeah.
joined a one-shot game of Monster Hearts, and while reading through the rules, I came up to the part called sex moves, and I'm like, yeah, no, and just closed the book, left the, like I told the group, the one-shot group, that I'm like, yeah, I'm out. Thanks for having me, and just left the game. Like then and there. It's like,
Well, I
no,
wouldn't go there.
that's like I
It's
got
a
super
one hit.
weirded out. Like I don't think I'll ever like play that game. I don't like, you can totally run it with others, but I'm not.
No. I like the game because you could basically manipulate plenty of NPC.
Yeah, no, I get it. I am uncomfortable with playing a system that has a mechanic called sex moves. I am uncomfortable by it. So yeah.
Well,
To
if you
be
do
fair,
Urban Shadows, they have intimacy moves instead of sex moves.
Yeah, like
I'll
like
look on
words
to that.
matter. Like words have meaning. Words matter, and the fact that they chose to use the word sex, matters. So I'm not interested in that.
Okay. To be fair, I didn't know it. They had that move.
Yeah,
So
no, I also didn't. Like I said, I joined a one shot game. I was reading up the basic moves, and then oh no, oh no, no, I'm out.
Abort mission.
Abort mission. Like this was
abort
literally my
mission.
face. I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Wait, I need to find that clip of.
Yeah, I get the feeling Aillas will play a really good mean high
New
school
topic.
girl.
The moons of Jupiter.
Mean?
Yes.
might be
Mean
pregnant.
Girls.
Or
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, what's the best type of character you could play in a high school
Oh.
type of scenario? The
No.
mean girls are the
I guess maybe though. Usually I don't like mean.
Oh,
I will say from we tried I was in a Monsters of the Week game which didn't last very long,
Aww.
and one of the characters in it was pretty much a super mean girl's and she was evil. In fact, honestly, I think that character killed the campaign because
oh,
I
that's
mean,
way too.
Monster of the Week is a party. Your team, your group is a team, and she was so bitchy that she broke the team. So
That's bad. That's just bad role play.
Yeah, that's just bad roleplay. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
bad teamwork. I mean, she played the evil wench to the hilt, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you still have to be like,
you still
Oh, okay. So here's the thing. If they're
you
being
still need to
evil,
do it for
that's
the group.
not like they're not really role playing Monster of the Week. In Monster of the Week, your characters have to be heroes.
yeah, Monster of the Week is Hellboy basically, or that type of thing, or Men in Black, that type of thing.
Hey, Aillas, I'm running a Monster of the Week campaign, and Janine and Flux are there, so they know.
Why isn't Evelyn there? Why didn't you invite? Do you have something against Scottish people?
She didn't join. I have nothing against her. She didn't join. I mean, you didn't join.
That's right. I seem to recall you mentioning it, so I apologize. It's
That's
it's
fine.
hard
Like,
for me to find
yeah,
time for
like,
sit down games.
yeah, I mean, I understand, like, not everyone likes it. Like, for example, I don't like Monster Hearts, doesn't mean you won't like it. I just don't. So, it's fine if you don't like it.
So anyway, back to the game. We got derailed super hard again.
All right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just realized that. Sorry.
We went down the biscuit sandwich rabbit hole again.
We're
Again.
derailing again by you bringing that up.
All right, so jeez, oh pizza. Feel like I have to catch up for a moment. All right. So temporary unstable, but I'd say that she doesn't notice. Aaron does not notice that Bunny Hop is eavesdropping, but you kind of get the gist, and you see Aaron has become pretty much completely crestfallen. So, and she's stumbling over words. How about tonight we'll do something, which the GM will certainly screw up. Let's say at this point, Nymph gets a text message.
Cool.
I guess your phone just pretty much sits in your body.
Yeah. Phone's always inside there, just floating.
We're gonna say inside your body stuff does digest over time, so you probably have it in a Ziploc bag when it's in your body.
Yes. I definitely have it in a Ziploc bag. Yes.
So
Like,
wait
to
a
be
minute.
fair, like if I don't have it in a Ziploc bag, I can't use it because my slime will smear all over it.
Yeah. So okay, at one point your stomach, for lack of a better term, starts to vibrate and you start to jiggle like a ball of jello.
Yes, I will reach inside and bring out the phone.
There is a text message from Dynamite saying, "Please call me when you have a chance."
I am going to call him immediately. And yes, I call him immediately and put the phone back inside because I can hear everything that happens inside me.
Okay, but can you talk to him
Nope.
that way?
Nope. Okay, fine. I will hold it in my hand while I call, call him.
Oh, hello and good day to you. My compliments on your rapid response to my message.
Wow, he's really that lonely.
I am silent.
I am wondering if you and your team might be able to come by. I have a matter to discuss with you of a concerning nature.
I'm going to generate a voice box and a vocal cord and tell everyone. Is everyone up for a mission? Dynamite is calling for one. It's very.
I just promised Sarah I'd do something tonight. When is it?
I'm going to call. I'm going to reply to Dynamite when.
Oh, tonight would be fine.
God damn it. Yep,
Yeah.
not coming.
Are you unavailable, Erin? I ask.
Yeah, I'm unavailable.
I'm going to say to Dynamite, Entropy can't make it. Is that okay?
I suppose if entropy cannot make it, entropy cannot make it. I'm sure she will miss out
Hold
on
on,
an
is this a
opportunity.
German accent or an Indian accent?
What's that?
Is this a German accent or an Indian accent?
It's Indian.
It's a
It's
dinosaur
a German
accent.
Indian.
It's a dino accent.
Dino accents are growlier. This is a man who's
Excuse
brought
me,
under an Indian researcher.
that's incredibly speciest. How dare you?
Then prove it to me. What's the accent of a dinosaur? Tell me, huh?
Like this. Like, exactly. You cannot disprove that this wasn't how dinosaurs spoke. There is no way to disprove this.
I think it's obvious it depends on where the dinosaur was from. Duh.
Yeah, and he was under an
Oh,
Indian researcher.
biscuits and sandwiches.
Obviously, if the dinosaur was from Australia, it would be something like So, what are you doing tonight?
Wait, when dinosaurs were around, Australia didn't exist. The land was still like combined together.
Well, it was,
Yeah, Pangea.
Not
I-
yeah, Gondwana
can
and
we? Well,
Laurentia.
Pangea is correct.
Yeah, but
but-
while they were around, it's broken to Gondwana and Laurentia. If I recall.
I do we know when they broke away compared to when the
Okay,
dinosaurs were around?
Yes.
we're derailing again.
We're derailing again. Oh wait, I need to get that picture. Yes, I found the sandwich alignment chart. I needed to find it. Because this is important. Pop tarts are sandwiches.
Oh,
Oh God.
okay.
This is a blessed and a cursed image simultaneously. I don't know why it is. So anyway, yeah, I'm.
All right. Is
What's
there any
it about?
preparation? What?
I ask the dynamite. What's it about?
We have a new superhero, and it is a concern as to her origin and what will happen with her.
Okay.
And I would like you to help keep an eye on her to ensure that the situation is not problematic.
Would you want us to recruit them for Aegis?
No, well, I want you to keep an eye on her. You don't have to. If you want to recruit her for Aegis, that might not be a bad idea. It is one that had not occurred to me.
Okay.
Now, do you guys all go to the same school? Do you guys go to school?
Yes, we go to the same school. We established this.
Sorry.
To be fair, you're hungover.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're having too many biscuits and sandwiches.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God.
We go to the
Don't
same
mention the
school,
sandwich.
but yeah, we go to the same school, but Nimp joined like after a 2-year period, so all of her classmates has already graduated.
But now is she's kind of in the same class as all the rest of the characters now.
Oh, she took a gap year. Okay, 2 gap years.
Yeah. Well, we'll call them goo years.
Yeah, I dropped out 2 years because I was dead.
But in fact, you were only mostly dead.
I was only.
You weren't
mostly
all
dead.
dead.
Yes.
Doesn't Aegis have like a homeschooling or something?
No,
Are you asking?
I have no
Well,
idea.
no, not really.
It's for Aillas to figure it out. But anyway, I posted an earth sandwich.
Arc sandwich?
No, an earth sandwich.
Oh. Right. Yeah, it's a good thing we don't digress.
Oh, I found a better one because that one was slightly wrong. This one goes through a diameter.
Okay,
This is
that's
so
awesome.
accurate. I love it. This is so accurate. I love it.
And they did it to the exact degrees, didn't they?
Yep.
Well, why'd the one guy only use one slice of bread? In Spain, they used like 9.
Overcompensating for something, obviously.
Hmm.
Lack of bread, obviously.
Spaniards have plenty of bread.
No, New Zealanders get hungry and ate all the bread.
Well, normally on a sandwich, you only need one top and one bottom.
Spaniards don't like bread. Okay, we'll stop.
Yeah, I think. Do we?
Will Shaggy eat the earth if that this was to happen. Yes.
Probably. Okay, so that's pretty much the conversation. Do you have any more questions at this time? Okay.
We'll
Or-
have more info at Aegis, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes. So I will need you to help keep an eye on this person. You can tell it is an Aillas character because she will have red hair. No, he doesn't say that.
Yes, I'm aware. Okay, so I'm going to end the call and put the phone inside, and I'm going to say I'm going to wave to everyone to gesture. Let's go.
But of course, Aaron isn't gonna.
Yes.
Alright, see you, I guess.
I'm going to wave you bye bye.
All right, you guys head off to Aegis. Well, most of you guys head off to Aegis, and Aaron's going to go meet up with Sarah Connor.
Mhm.
What movie do you watch?
Terminator 2.
What's the year?
2020.
Aillas, what's the year?
It's
2020.
current.
Current.
Oh, okay.
1 second. Let me
Birds
actually
of Prey, probably.
get the
Birds
actual
of Prey.
date.
I'm
Birds
sorry.
of
What
Prey.
was?
Okay,
Birds of
so
Prey.
the fight was on 23rd January 2020. So this is a week later, so like 30th January probably.
That sounds right.
Nice.
Has Parasite come out by then? Yeah, it has.
Has Parasite?
Parasite?
Yeah.
Oh, the movie. Oh, you go to see a movie on a theater. Okay. Cool.
Didn't Parasite win all the awards or something?
Yeah, it won 4 awards.
Parasite
Okay.
came out
4 Oscar awards.
last year.
Really? It came out last year?
Yeah, 21st May 2019.
Huh.
Yeah, but the Academy Awards are
Later.
almost a year behind.
I see. Alright. Well, I guess... Okay, you know what? We're watching Snowpiercer.
Damn, son.
You
Ow.
guys don't know what that movie
I was going to
is.
say he's naming movies. I don't know.
No. Snowpiercer is a movie about a train going through snow, and there's class division and classism and casteism and murder.
So it's like Murder on the Orient Express, only with more
Sci-fi.
social angst.
It's more of like...
Sci-fi.
It's more of like... Okay, think of it as like... But actually, no. How do I say this?
You can't.
It's kind of hard.
Look,
I haven't seen much.
it's really difficult to explain other than it's like a train that must never stop, and it's full of for sci-fi reasons, and it's full of like people divided into class-based societies, and there's classism in full effect. So
And it follows a guy from the backmost car, and
To the
he's a
frontmost,
hobo, and he just travels through the whole train to the frontmost,
by
to the front.
murdering everyone, or a lot of
Almost
people.
murdering everyone.
Yeah.
Almost murdering everyone. Interesting. All right. So you guys arrive at Aegis. We're gonna pause Aaron for a bit, unless Aaron has anything
is
special
fine.
you need to do. You gonna you
Nah.
gonna apologize profusely and try to make nice?
Nah, we always said our goodbyes.
Oh, and of course now Bunny Hop runs away. You couldn't have done it when we digressed about sandwiches and
Nope.
movies.
Nope.
Oh well. All right. So when you get to Aegis, Bunny Hop has to excuse herself to use the restroom. While you guys head in, Latte and Nymph. Oh, and she's back. So it was a quick bathroom break.
Yes.
you see obviously, well, you see Dynamite and you see a young red-haired girl.
As usual.
Not a surprise.
Do we have like a picture? Hello. Wait, that's not red. That's orange.
Yeah, that's orange.
Al-
That's I'd say
Also, that
blonde.
like are they like is that an adult person because they are incredibly revealing clothing?
Hey, it's the one I had. Okay, back off.
You can choose another like picture.
Too much
Yeah, I mean,
effort.
yeah, I mean, I mean, come on, they have fire powers. I have a picture of a fire-based, like a star PC character that has fire-based that has more like conservative clothing than that. Goddamn.
Aillas, I think you done great.
Ah, thanks. Picking
Yeah.
on me.
Teacher's pet.
Evelyn, give yourself an advancement. No, just kidding.
Okay. Ah, they're gone. No.
What the? My my roll 20 shut down.
Ah.
Roll20 didn't appreciate such revelations.
You feel my pain, Aillas.
Ah, yeah, Dennis is probably menacing me, I guess.
See, this is this is my star character, but unfortunately they really work in a very specific setting, so that's why I've never been able to use them yet.
Stars are I haven't really messed with stars too much.
Stars are interesting. I haven't done one yet because the concept here is really weird. I mean, their power isn't, but their backstory is, so yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, here's another character if you want to go for a more demonic approach.
No. I mean, her name, picture a Greek sorceress.
Okay.
Oh god. And looking through the pictures I found I found the one where I think Annie's character threw my character through a billboard.
Wait, what? I don't even remember ever doing that. Wait, what?
But I think it was the backstory.
Hey, I found.
All right. My apologies. I'm digressing just for a picture.
Just it's fine. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with Roll20, but now Pinterest is doing the same shit. I'm trying to help.
Is it my fault?
I
I don't think so.
I googled Greek sorceress and found a few decent ones. I found a lot indecent ones, but yeah, a few decent ones.
Indecency with riches.
Indecency.
Let's see.
I see.
No, I said Greek.
Ooh, this might work.
Hey, look! I found a almost orange-headed person also. There you go, almost orange-headed person.
That's pretty close, actually.
Awesome. I'm happy
Almost.
that I found something close enough.
Oh, it's Cersei, who is. I think Cersei might actually be related to Medea.
I don't even know who they are, but okay. I know of a Cersei, but that's from Wonder Woman. So.
That's what?
Wonder Woman.
And that's where that came from.
Yes.
That's Greek mythology.
Yes.
I forgot who Cersei.
I also don't remember who was Cersei.
Cersei was a powerful sorceress. And I'm trying to remember at what point in the Odyssey she dealt with Odysseus. I think he was pretty much. Yeah, I always get her and Calypso mixed up. I think he was. She turned all of his sailors into pigs, as I recall.
Ah,
Nice.
now I remember.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a great Medusa. Like, holy crap, that's a great Medusa. Oh my gosh, I found a bard person.
Sweet. I mean, sweet.
Oh, bard persons everywhere.
Sorry, I just want to copy this. My computer's acting a little wonky.
Scratch my nose. Like a bouse.
Like a bose? What?
Like a bouse.
But
Bouse. Bouse. Bouse.
Oh.
Bouse. Bouse.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm the one that's constantly, repeatedly saying bouse.
How about this? I think this works.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
Oh damn. Oh damn, son. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that works.
that's okay. You know, it's okay.
So-
It's fine. It's fine.
This is Medea. She is about your age and she is shockingly powerful and will need some guidance and help. Okay, how much do you guys know your Greek mythology?
Bonnie would know
Oh, in character.
the major ones.
Actually,
Not
either. In character or out of character.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. The major ones, Zeus and his children, are the ones I know.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Zeus literally raped everyone, but you know.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yep.
Ah.
Zeus gets around.
More than one ways.
Without specifically without consent.
Zeus uses his sex move a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's like his trump card. It's just like eternal.
Okay.
All right. So you think Bunny knows her Greek mythology pretty well?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So Medea is a key character in the Jason and the Argonauts story. She was a princess in area called Colchis, which later is it's where Georgia is in Russia now.
Yay.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, Georgia is its own country, but Georgia that used to be. So not Georgia, the United States, but Georgia by Russia.
Yes, that is the Georgia most people outside the USA know as.
Yeah, most people inside the USA aren't aware that there's another,
most
an
people
original
inside
Georgia.
Most people inside USA don't know the rest of the world exists, so you know.
Yeah.
Is she the woman from, I think it was the Golden Fleece story?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And she was kind of a badass.
Who
And
isn't?
she kind of does some mean stuff.
Who doesn't?
So yeah, she ends up having later on kids with Jason, and Jason leaves her, so she ends up killing her kids to get back at Jason.
Yes, that
As
makes
she's
sense.
as she's fleeing her country, her dad is in pursuit to try to get her back. She kills her brother and cuts him up when they're on the ship and throws the parts overboard, so the dad has to stop and pick up the pieces of her brother. So
Yes. Okay.
when Medea goes south, she goes south hard.
Um,
She's
I'm gonna say
a
you know
yandere.
a little bit too much about Greek mythology, man.
I like Greek mythology, and I researched this because I actually had Medea as a Nova in one game, and it was always kind of a sword of Damocles as to whether or not
Oh wait,
something was going to go south.
Wouldn't they be more of a legacy?
I did it as a Nova for the pure sorcery powers.
Okay.
And honestly, with the backstory that I gave her, she could actually fall under a newborn as well.
Oh.
So she proceeds to say, "Hello, my name's Medea. I am a Greek sorceress, kinda. If you know the Medea from mythology,
Mhm.
I, I'll call him my father. I'm sorry.
Nymph has a huge question mark on her face.
Bonnie just says, if you know the term yandere, she's one of those.
I
I'm
have
sorry.
another
Okay,
question mark on my face now pointed at you.
I just say, we'll talk about it later, or maybe I'll just read you the book so you will,
Yeah, if you give her the book, she might just digest it. But so my father is a man named Johann Schmidt, and he has a power where if he paints something, he can bring it to life. And
wait, holy shit! Are you saying you're? Oh my god! What are you then?
I'm a
You're
painting that's been brought to life.
exactly.
Now he gave me, so I have the memories that Medea has, younger Medea, so I haven't met Jason in the story.
I have another question mark pop up. Who is indicating who is Jason?
Her husband, supposed to be husband.
I have a fourth question mark pop up.
Uh, in the story, she marries Jason, and she is quite literally the person in the story painted, bring back to life.
I'm going to form a vocal cord at this point and say, but she's not the same person who's not real.
Yes, but she has the memory of the thing on the book, or the character on the book.
What book?
Oh my god! Just Bonnie, just quit and just say, please continue.
So Johann was killed, and his killer had the same capabilities as he did. So, but he's not a problem right now.
Why not? Wait, no, I don't say why not. I form another question mark.
Medea is kind of stumbling, and she kind of looks over towards Dynamite, and Dynamite says, "Well, one of our concerns is when Mr. Schmidt brought her to life. We are worried that since he brought her from his own recollections and thoughts of who Medea is, that she is potentially dangerous should she get into the wrong hands. Should she..."
Another question mark.
Well, she's basically a superpowered kind of god in the book. So she has rudiment. She basically is powerful on her own right. And if people manage to use the story that is her name, Medea, it may possibly control her in a way that is written on the nymph.
Form a vocal cord. Don't you have free will?
I do, but our concern is more whether or not she is more vulnerable to the circumstance just because of how she was created. Whether or not there is a
Yeah.
certain amount of destiny or fate that could come into play.
That's
So I think it is important for
that's
a
not
group
real,
of young.
right?
Yeah, but the thing is, she's kind of from the book, so I'm sure she's kind of bound to the narrative at some point. Those things gonna get, messy.
Bonnie, that makes no sense.
I know, but
Who are you? Is Annie saying that, or
Oh,
is
no. That's in character. Bonnie, that makes no
yeah.
sense.
Oh
Dynamite?
no.
Dynamite
uh,
looks at Nymph and says, "Let me understand this. You are certain that predestination does not exist. However, you died and turned into a goo girl. Do you
I
think that perhaps science has some mutability when magic is involved?"
My reconstruction was not magic based. You told me this. Aegis told me this.
Magic or sciences, she is still susceptible to being manipulated, and
How
we're
do you know
limiting that.
this? Did it happen before?
No, but her memories are the same. So we have to be concerned. And if it doesn't work out that way, at least I will have a young group of heroes to help keep an eye and help her phase into society. Not completely unlike Lottie here, who has just left
Oh,
the room.
so we're basically babysitting her.
Yeah, you don't have to do it all the time, but or
No,
sorry,
no, that's in character.
yeah. But
The
essentially, you will be helping to guide her and help
wouldn't
keep an eye to make sure that there is no
wouldn't
stunning
Aegis
things
be
that happen.
wouldn't Aegis be doing this like they did with me?
I think it is best for her to learn to integrate into society. Otherwise, she might even be more susceptible to such changes.
Yeah, we need to deprogramize her, so to speak.
So just how?
Well, let's just, well, we could have fun with this.
How do you know about this, Bonnie? Have you done this before?
No, sweetie, it's just, well, basically, yes, I have Lottie right here. I basically, showed her around.
You deprogrammed her from other memories she had?
No, I did program her from her social awkwardness. And
Because
we're
she's
still working on it.
completely unawkward now.
No, we're still working on it.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah. Working.
So, are you willing to take on this task?
Wait,
Or should I?
are we? I thought you said we were supposed to go out there and recruit someone.
Well, you could literally see having a
No,
control myself moment.
this is confusion between Aillas, what Aillas told us earlier and what is being told to us right now. There is
Actually,
a discrepancy here.
As I recall, I was telling you that there is someone that you guys need to keep an eye on.
Yes.
You were the one who took that as recruiting someone.
Yes, and like Dynamite did confirm on the phone to potentially recruit them, which made in character and out of character, but in character, Nymph think that we were supposed to go out into the streets and find someone.
I will.
So right now,
done it.
it seems like Dynamite lied to me in character. So that's why that's what that's what is the situation.
Dynamite sighs and said, I apologize if there was a misunderstanding. I would like to ensure that her services are available to assist us. However, it is not an active go out into. The recruit is right here.
Yes, I will reach my hand and introduce myself. I'm Bunny, and my supervisor is.
You just went silent there, Janine.
Yeah, your
I
supervisor
say,
is.
and this is my supervisor, and I gesture to Nymph.
Me?
She
I'm not your supervisor.
Well, technically, you supervise me not to go overboard, because usually, you're the team lead.
she shakes your hand appreciatively. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And so are you.
How do you know so much about this, Bonnie?
I don't. I just got a feeling, though, if
Seems like
you're.
you know before, like you've had this experience before.
I technically, well, I don't have this experience. I just, thought that if these kind of things happen, people will take advantage. And if there's, possibility, we need to stop it from happening, even it has a, low percentage. Isn't that what heroes are for? Prevent some shit to go, you know, overboard.
And now Annie is silent. I'm not used to this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Annie, did you just cut out?
Nope,
We can't hear you.
I'm still here.
Okay.
Okay.
Just Nymph
That was
is silent.
scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you know a lot about this, so would she be better as as the person in charge of this Dynamite? I asked to Dynamite if Bonnie would be better as the person in charge of this task.
I, I was hoping as a team you would help welcome her. I think the time when
Yeah.
she might be most vulnerable would be during contact with supervillains and the like.
Why would you put her in contact with supervillains then? Wouldn't she be better off not being put in contact with supervillains?
She is a very powerful person. It is only a matter of time before supervillains learn of her existence, and some might choose to try to take advantage of the circumstance.
What can you do, Medea? I asked
Um,
Medea.
uh, lots?
I'm going to have a giant question mark on my face, replace my face again.
Yeah, that's a question. Bonnie says, well, what exactly are your capabilities?
She pulls out.
No, Oh, okay, in character.
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. What do you. Oh, okay.
No, it seemed like you were going to answer out of character, so I was hoping you'd answer in character. But no, you
Oh.
are answering in character.
Okay.
So never mind.
I can weave magic. I can brew potions. I can. Well. Dino. Be right back. And she waves. Oh, we're getting an echo.
Evelyn.
Yeah. She waves her hand, and you all find yourself on top of the Eiffel Tower.
I look.
Which one?
The
Good
big
one.
one.
Okay.
The big one.
Sorry, that reminded me just of Despicable Me.
Yeah,
We
same.
stole the Eiffel Tower, the little one from Las Vegas.
Yes. Question. One question. What time is it at Halcyon City right now?
It's evening, so we're gonna say about 6:30.
Okay, so in Paris, it's probably very late at night, maybe 2 p.m. It's 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. Okay, nice.
That's a good question. Yeah.
These are the questions that I keep track of, like details like this, unnecessary important details.
I. Bonnie says, is
Oh.
this real or are we just hallucinating?
I
Are we
point
really?
to I point to Bonnie and like as if like repeat asking the same question.
It feels real. All right. So. Sorry.
Yes.
Escaway.
I just, I will touch the side of the Eiffel Tower, wherever the floor or the railings.
Are we at the top or at the bottom?
Oh, it's 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
There's a 10-hour difference.
Nice.
Oh, it's more.
So.
My eyes. No.
Wait, so it's 10:30 p.m. in Halcyon City?
No, it's 6:30 p.m. Right?
Yes.
So you go back 10 hours.
Okay. No, you go forward 10 hours. Paris is 10 hours ahead of Halcyon.
Actually, I think it ends up being.
Wait,
back.
they teleported? What?
I think it's. Yes.
Aillas,
Yes.
they do.
are you forgetting which side is east and which side is west? To be fair, you are hungover.
Well, I'm not sure if UTC is previous day or whatnot.
Wait, no. Oh, okay. So Halcyon is where? Like which? Like
Halcyon is in Australia, and the
Oh,
converter I
so-
found is just Sydney time.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot. Halcyon is in USA.
Oh yeah, it's 8:30 a.m.
Yeah, it's early morning.
She looks a little tired. So obviously this
Hey, Evelyn,
took.
why do you have an echo?
Echo.
Try like
Maybe
disconnecting
it's the speaker.
We can hear you, Evelyn, if you're talking. We can only hear ourselves. That's kind of weird.
Sorry.
Well,
Yeah.
she's there. She mooted.
Okay.
So it's quite a strain on me to do that. I have plenty of capability to get you back, but it's not something I would choose to do all the time.
Barney just got scared a little bit. Technically, this is rather a scary capabilities. You could basically teleport a bunch of villain in one space in a split second.
I'm like trying to like edge over like the thing to try to reach down to see if this is really an illusion, or like is the ground really like 100 feet, like 100 meters below me?
Actually, I think it's you're at the top, so it's going to be like. Isn't the Eiffel Tower? Is it like about 900 feet?
I don't know.
So it'd be about 300 meters below you.
Yes.
And it looks real to you. It's everything. There's different smell about the air. You're not getting the saltwater smell that you normally encounter from Halcyon, Australia, because that's pretty much a coastal city.
Oh, hey, are there tourists here in the morning?
Yes. In fact, it's barely crowded. There's some people kind of startled, but superheroes are so commonplace that it's not. Well, no, some people take your pictures and
I just
they take selfies with you in the background.
Nice.
Bunny is visibly trying to quell her. I'm actually gonna, put an afraid condition because she's legit afraid
D-
of the circumstances if this shit finds its way to a villain.
Okay. What does like I'm actually curious. What does Lottie do at this situation? Like, did she come with us?
Yeah, Lottie's with you guys.
Okay.
What does Lottie think of the situation? She's been quiet. If Evelyn will speaker works.
I hope you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Get in, right?
We can hear you as well as ourselves. Better
Crap.
than you.
Oh, there you are. Oh god.
Echo. All right.
Please try
So-
disconnecting and reconnecting. Maybe that would work. You haven't tried that yet, so. Did it work? It's better now.
I don't think it's as bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad. It's better.
No, actually, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
Yay.
that's great.
Yay! You go
Yay.
you. So,
Word.
what is Evelyn? Or I'm sorry, what does Lottie think of this situation? And Evelyn too. Evelyn happened to be visiting this day.
I think Lottie is having the time of her life. You know, another person that can just take her to places she's never been.
She says, I mean, if you guys want to spend a little time, I'm sure Dynamite would understand if you need to look around a little bit. Obviously, we don't want to spend too long.
I'm going to bring out my phone and take a picture of the four of us with Eiffel Tower, because I'm very good at selfies because my hand can literally extend.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, the pictures come out kind of green tinted, but what can you do?
I'll
You don't have to
take
cover the lens.
No, it's like the Ziploc bag is constantly slimed.
Oh, no, that's
So even if I try not to, the picture will be green tinted. But I take the picture and I send it to Dynamite, and like as if saying that we're okay, we're returning in a few. I guess. Like text him that.
You should probably send it to Entropy too.
Bunny's
Later.
onto that. She's making plenty of pictures. Like, look where we are, bitch. Like, I'm here. Where you at? How's the date? Question mark.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I wonder what Erin would do at seeing daylight pictures of the team on the Eiffel Tower.
So I think you can see one of the concerns of Dynamite should I turn bad. And please understand, I don't want to turn bad.
Yes, understandable.
What? Wait, what? Who's saying this?
Dynamite is worried about this power ending up in the wrong hands.
No, like who's saying this?
Medea.
Oh, okay.
If you guys are good, we can head back.
No. Let's buy some things. Let's walk around. I don't know French, but we could maybe do some things.
I'm going to change my hand shape to a baguette and imply that I've never eaten one.
I go over to my pocket and say, "Oh shit, we didn't have, it. We didn't manage to change our our money."
I'm going to.
Good point. But if you have a credit card,
I'm
it
going
should
to.
work.
Yeah. No, I don't. Like I text Dynamite. Can we have some money for baguettes?
I
He,
I I would like to text Entropy and say, "Could you make baguettes after we came back?"
actually, Dynamite will send you a message saying you should be able to use Apple Pay. You need to pay out of your own pocket for now, and then it will bring us, print out the receipts. We'll review whether or not you go crazy.
I will give a picture of myself showing that I clearly have no money on me. Or
No,
in
but
me.
you've got Apple
Okay.
Pay in your phone.
Okay.
Your phone has a credit card on file that you can just double click your phone, swipe it by a credit card machine, and it'll work.
I wonder if that's like linked with like Aegis' system, because I mean I don't I have no idea what happens when someone who's dead comes back 2 years later. Oh my
From
God.
experience, Apple Pay is awesome in France because so many of the they got near field communication on so many of their credit card machines.
Wait. It's a real thing? I thought it's like
Yeah.
name changed something, like, off brand something you were going with.
Near field communication?
No. Off brand thing like Google Pay.
Oh. In other words, you want me to call it what?
Ban-
Kumquat? Actually, it would be Kiwi Pay since we're in Australia.
It's Apple. I hate Apple. No. Please don't have Apple. It's just bad.
Okay, it's Kiwi Pay. It's Kiwi Pay. Welcome to Australia.
Yes. Wait,
So
why
I
does
think
Australia has
Kiwis
Kiwi
are
Pay?
New
Would we
Zealand.
have like a Kangaroo Pay? Or Boomerang Pay?
Well, no, Boomerang Pay, the charges would get returned.
Yes. I knew that was gonna happen, but
you knew that would come back to you, huh?
no, I expected that to, and that's why I said it.
Oh, Australia does have Kiwis.
What?
Australia does have Kiwis.
I need to now look at the Kiwi habitation.
They might not be native there, but I guess they probably brought them there.
I mean, by that logic, by that logic, I can say India has polar bears. It's not true.
I guess the zoos do, huh?
No, they don't. But
You don't have any zoos with polar bears?
I don't think so.
Ah, here we go. They have a fruit called a quandong.
I thought you were
Okay,
talking
now I
Quandong
want
Pay
that
sounds
name.
awesome.
Wait, I thought
Yes.
I thought we were talking about the bards. No, the bard is native to New Zealand. Kiwis don't exist.
No, I'm talking about the fruit, kiwi fruit.
Oh, that wasn't clear.
The birds are awesome. Thank you, Evelyn.
What the heck? Okay, let's see. Species etymology. Where are you?
Quando?
Kwandong. That just
Okay.
Okay,
that's
I got
awesome.
it.
So
Okay.
we have to. You can use Kwandong Pay.
All right. Do Bunny has Quantum Pay on her phone?
Sure.
Shit, my mom's gonna kill me, but all right, let's spend it away.
Just get them a present, it'll be fine.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
him
now
one of those
what?
little statue of, or Eiffel Towers.
I
Get-
will get
get-
my mom
I
sketch
will
pad.
get I will get a baguette for Dynamite. He will love
Okay.
it, and it will be awesome. Oh, okay. Is Dynamite like only like the same as my campaign in that they only eat leaves?
Sure.
Damn it! I can't.
If that's the way he is in your campaign.
Wait, no.
Uh,
Yeah, he was. Remember, like Flux was constantly asking, "How do they get protein?" I'm like, dude, come on! It's a living dinosaur.
Didn't I gifted him flowers so could as
Yes,
a
yes, you did.
you know
Yes, you
lunch?
did.
Oh, and he ate
Yeah,
the flowers.
Yes.
yeah, he did. I had a crush on Dynamite, so I gave him a bouquet of flowers, and
Yes.
ended up eating it.
Yes, and the saddest part is, even though you had a crush on it, he ended up hanging out and become bowling buddies with your assistant alien person, whose name I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You were heartbroken.
I
That's
missed the
rough.
game.
Wait, you miss who?
I missed that game.
Yeah, it was great. Seriously, it was. God damn it. I peaked
Which game?
that game.
The first mass game?
Yeah, the first one we were all in, except Evelyn.
Oh.
I
Sorry, Ed.
peaked that game. I will never reach that height ever again. It's just
Oh, that's not true. I think I thought your Brazil game was a lot of fun. I thought the setting was just kind of dark.
no, yeah, but I think like the player interaction in that game was much better in the Brazil game. Like
Yeah.
in the
Did we
Australia
have
game
less?
was better than the Brazil game. That's what I mean. Yes.
Well, and I don't think we had as cohesive of a team. You know, we had more. We didn't have as set of a team. We splintered off a lot more often.
Yeah, but that was the setting itself. Like I wanted to try that setting. It was like I wanted it and I did it.
Yeah.
And I think I did the spiderweb pretty well. It's just that it's not something I enjoyed as much
I don't.
as
Yeah, it's not
Australia.
as colorful and fun. I think.
I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it as much. It's like it's like Dark Knight versus Spider-Man Homecoming. I enjoy both movies, but I'm gonna probably watch Spider-Man Homecoming more than Dark Knight. That's just
It's
facts.
yeah, it's less deep.
Yeah.
So it's more popcorn. So, but all right.
You have a game.
So you buy baguettes.
Yes.
Actually, though, an officer, a police officer, does come up to you and asks the circumstances. Apparently, they were flagged down by some of the passersby who saw you just appear out of nowhere.
I'm going to bring out my phone and show the Aegis app and introduce myself as an agent of Aegis. Australia.
Oh, it is very good to meet you. Welcome to France. So as I understand, you just appeared here out of nowhere.
I'm going. Yes. I shake my head. Yes.
We do not mind, but we would prefer if you did not skip the lines and tickets. in order to get to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm sorry. We kind of tried something and accidentally teleported up there, and we have to, eat something first before we have the energy to teleport back home. It was actually just an accident.
I understand, and I'm not going to give you too much grief, especially since if you have the capabilities to teleport to the top of the Eiffel Tower, I'm
Yes.
certain you have other capabilities which could make my circumstance less fun. But
Yeah.
He's just scaring
Where?
himself. I love that he's just scaring himself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, we're just gonna eat first and rest up, and we're on our way home.
I I I
that,
I make a baguette shape with my face. With
excellent.
my face,
The
yes.
cafe here has wonderful baguettes. Might I also suggest while you're here that you should have a croissant?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you see Nimp's face just like literally like the face just widens in smile. Like the face physically extends horizontally.
Oh, and I'm forgetting myself. The macaroons are to die for at the cafe.
I have no idea what that is, but okay.
Oh my god,
I
they're yummy.
yes.
You
Like
don't know what
Um,
macaroons are?
I don't know what the word you're saying. I don't even know what to Google for.
Macaroon.
I don't know what
Macaroons.
I could you spell it because I don't know what to Google for.
My god.
macaroon,
Oh,
You're a
macaron.
barbarian, Annie. You are a barbarian.
No.
macaroon.
Barbarians are Eastern Europe, Western Asia, that kind of region.
Yeah, I will just keep on buying food
Oh, it's related to
and
macaroni. Okay. Okay.
What?
Yes, it is.
I I buy a piece and cut it in half and give the half to Lottie because I cannot afford twice.
All right. Let's see. Where is barbarian? Where is
Hmm.
barber?
Yeah. If I may ask, is it okay if I pose with a picture with you?
Sure.
I give a thumbs up.
And he'll in turn do that. He'll pose in a picture with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll send the very picture to Entropy with the policeman.
Welcome to France.
And
Much
macaron
appreciated.
and
And
takes a picture with us. Hey, what's this person's name? This is vital.
Ah,
Please don't say Pierre. I will laugh at you.
no, it will be Jean.
Damn it!
Jean?
That's even worse. But okay.
Jean.
Is
Oh,
their
his
name
name's John.
Jean Valentine Jean?
Oh, John. That's a good last name. How about Jean Gasteau?
He's from Ratatouille. Okay.
Gasteau is semi-common name as well.
Jean Gasteau. Oh my gosh, I love this guy. This guy is amazing.
Do you bring up that your mom's a cop?
Yeah.
Oh, well, allow me to give you this business card, and here is a patch of Paris police. Maybe when she has the opportunity, she could send me a patch from
What?
New Halcyon.
A pet?
A
Oh,
patch.
yes.
Pet?
I will take a picture and send. Actually, I'm gonna take a picture of the whole crew and send the picture to my police mom, but not on my teacher mom and say, Please don't tell mom. The Aegis will reimburse me.
Wait, what's a patch?
A patch.
Yes,
Here.
what is it?
A police badge is a police badge.
Oh, badge. I thought you said patch.
No, not a badge. No. Patches are fabric. Badges are metal. And here, I'll give you another example.
Patches are the oh yeah.
They get
English.
sewn onto your shoulder, onto your
Yeah.
arm. That's a tiny image. Sorry. That's a thumbnail.
Okay, so what is this? So I'm like kind of out of character asking, what is this like tradition of trading patches pictures?
Cops a lot of times, if they go to other places, they'll get patches from the different locations.
Like get as in
They'll bring patches from their agency when they go abroad, and then they'll in turn
oh neat, like do they carry like spare patches to give to people like this?
yeah, a lot of times they will.
Oh nice, that's
It's awesome.
okay.
So yeah, you can collect them from all over. Here.
Like Pokemon?
It's like
Yeah, collect them all.
yeah, like Pokemon. It's like patches you. It's like the thing gave out during Comic-Con.
Oh okay. It's like
And
a collector's item. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And that
Yeah.
one is actually my picture from when I went to Miami Beach.
That's so awesome.
Oh my gosh, you are so flexing right now. I love it.
How many patches do you have right now?
17.
I've probably got about 8 patches. I've also sometimes they'll collect what are called challenge coins, and I've got a bunch of those too.
Like you are literally. This is literally Pokemon. Oh my god.
Yes.
You're collecting badges, patches, and also challenge badges, patches.
That's true.
You are literally a Pokemon master. I refuse to acknowledge any other implication of this.
Oh my god, those challenge coins are awesome.
Oh, there's some pretty cool ones.
Oh my god.
I got one. I don't have a picture of it, but I've got one. It was from England.
Oh my god.
And it's got a giant British flag made up of blue for police.
Giant British blue police, the blueless.
It's got blue stripes instead of your typical British colors of red and white for the stripes. Okay. If that makes sense.
Well, I mean, the police are considered like the thin blue line and stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah. Very good.
What?
Actually, I've got.
Those are.
No, I'm saying you did a good job. You have a good job in your recollection.
Challenge coins.
Oh my gosh, these are so like this is literally real life Pokemon. I can't handle this. These are gym badges in real life.
Gosh, I collect coins for hobby, but damn, these ones are good. I want to collect those.
I collect rocks, like actual rocks. Like when I go to like any like vacation, I collect rocks, and my bags become heavier. It's funny and sad.
I mean, I suppose you could always get smaller rocks.
But no, that would defeat the purpose of collecting rocks.
This is this isn't the exact one I have, but I do even have Marine One, which is the helicopter the presidents take around. I got a challenge coin from that.
Do you have to fight gym leaders to get these challenge coins?
Yeah, usually you just gotta trade.
Just casually go to a gym, ask who the owner is, and then beat them to a pulp to get a badge.
No. You must beat
I'm
them
surprised
with
nobody
arm
has done like
wrestling.
a parody of Pokemon in that vein yet. Or maybe they have, I just don't know of it yet.
Damn.
Damn, now I need to Google that. Okay. Beating a gym leader in real life. I'm Googling this.
Beating a gym leader. Aim high.
I'm afraid that I will find out something horrible. Okay, no, it's all just Pokemon. God damn it. No, give me
All right.
something non-Pokemon. Okay, come on. Parody? Parody short film. There we go. I can find something. I will find something. I can't find it. I'm sad.
Is there anything else you want to do while you're in Belize?
Yes, I will just constantly bombarding Entropy's phone with pictures and questions of Sarah.
The best thing is that Entropy is in the middle of a movie, so
Yes, I know.
her phone keeps chiming. Actually, it's probably vibrating.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
You got tired of it.
Oh my god. So they're all like stored up, will be sent like in a huge like bunch
Bling,
later.
bling, bling. Yeah, after the first one shows as red, the next several show as being unread, so you figure that Entropy shut her phone off.
I'm going to walk up next to Medea and say, I'm gonna form like a vocal cord and say, "You're awesome."
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I give her an ice cream and watch her have a mind freeze. And
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Ow,
I'm just
ow, 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 ow,
casually.
ow. Actually, no. You're probably gonna have trouble finding ice cream since it's January in Paris.
Yeah, then I will buy something like a shake or a smoothie
Okay.
and ask her to zip.
You can get gelato,
Basically,
you know. Gelato is actually quite common in Paris.
yeah,
True, but in January on the Eiffel Tower, it's not going to be real common.
yeah.
So
It's
Well, you can
really
get a
hot
croissant.
there.
You can
So
get a
I
croissant.
so I
Oh,
get
yes.
a croissant,
Croissant
the
and smoothie.
macaron, and a baguette, and put them all inside me simultaneously.
And Bonnie was gonna say, "Can you give me some?" And then the food just went inside of Nymph, and I just say, "Oh,
Yuck. You could probably buy your own. I imagine you have Kwandong Pay too.
yes," but at the same time, I have conflict on whether to buy so much shit, even though I would be reimbursed because it's my mother's money.
Or
Like
you could
if you ask me, I will definitely like buy you food. Like
Yeah, just
Nymph would absolutely
could
do
you
that.
could you buy me
I
a
Nymph can get
hat?
you food.
You know the thing that French people wear?
Oh,
A beret.
I change my hat. I change my head into that shape to ask if you mean this one.
like a
Yes.
beret or
No, a painter's hat.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a beret.
That is a beret. That's a
Oh,
type
I
of
don't know. Sorry.
no, that's okay.
Basic.
Beret.
Uncultured.
Where we go? Uh, yes, that hat. Hat.
Yes, that one. That.
Dramatic evil laugh.
Uh, buy me the most auspicious one, if I said that word correctly.
Yes, I'm going to try to
You d-
find like I change my head shape to that and point at people to tell me where I can find it.
they're gonna point down, out of the Eiffel Tower.
Mhm.
scary. I can actually talk about this from experience. There, once you get out of the kind of restricted area, the Eiffel Tower, you go through metal detectors and all that, but you guys didn't. But outside the area, you got street vendors that set up on the sidewalk all over the place, with cheap little Eiffel Tower keychains and miniature Eiffel Towers that light up, and hat vendors, and they'll even dicker for you for the price.
With the what? Now?
Yeah.
They'll banter. Barter. They'll.
Oh, barter.
Yeah. And then after that, the last thing Bonnie would ask Nymph is to have a caricature portrait of the group.
Oh, a caricature?
Yes.
That would be fun.
And then
Okay,
entropy.
so you ask like so that's like a painting?
Yes.
Like a cartoon type painting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I would ask the painter to make my person on the painting holding a white piece of paper, like a blank piece of paper. And then after the painter finishes the caricature, I will personally try to draw entropy on that piece of paper.
God damn it, yes. Friends, this is something you need to roll for, right? I don't know.
Yes. If you, I'm fine whether it's a bad drawing.
Oh my god, that's terrible. I love it.
I'll just roll how bad would it be.
Roll conditions.
So.
Yep, that's Rowan Atkinson.
What should I roll? I say superior. No.
Superior or unleash.
I'll say both are +2, so I will purposely make it bad and funny.
Damn it, you make it awesome.
Oh, yep, you made it badly. Good job. Unless someone wants to assist.
Nope, I'm fine with that.
You made a bad thing badly. You basically made it awesome. Oh, hey, question. Aillas, we just rolled a miss and you have GM moves. Does Medea get some spotted?
Though getting spotted, well,
by some villain person.
Good point. However,
Christ on a cracker.
A local hero comes up. Let's see. What is a horrible
the Baguette Crusader. Okay, no.
A hero comes up dressed in all gray, but with neon lights all over. Hello, my name is Grey Pelly. I understand you are new to the area.
Grey
Perry, because he's wearing all gray.
Oh my gosh.
I would love to have my picture taken with you.
Grey Perry. Okay. Wait, is it Grey Perry like Gay Perry from Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
Well, and Gay Perry's name is derived from, I guess they have a term for Gay Perry that Paris, that the joy of being in Paris, I guess, is where the term derives from. And since Perry in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is gay, they call him Gay Perry. I wasn't quite going to go there, so I went with Grey Perry.
Oh, Grey Paris is a musical artist. Okay.
Oh, there actually is one.
So this dude is a star.
Yeah, he's a are any of you guys pretty good on keeping up on your superheroes?
Kind of.
I
Okay,
mean,
so-
if it's something that like Aegis has like me learned, then probably, but otherwise no.
I don't know my booster gold real well, but this guy is pretty much, well, this guy would be a star if he was a
Yay!
playbook, because he's
Yay!
all about self-promotion and making himself look good. And so he takes the pictures and says, "Oh, now I must get all of your names for posting this, please." And before you guys can say, Medea introduced herself as Medea.
Mhm. I'm going
And
to bring out my like phone app of Aegis and introduce myself as Agent Nymph.
yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you, Medea and Nymph. Nymph? 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 Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, nymph. And I say,
And I'm sorry, you two all.
I'm Bunny Hop.
A pleasure to meet you, Bunny Hap. Welcome to Pally. And I think Evelyn stepped away, but I'm sure she introduced herself. Or Evelyn went away. We are sad. And we are sad.
Life is a lie and has no meaning. I might be going slightly over dramatic there, but it's close enough.
I just had a horrible, horrible idea. And I love it. Oh, Medea, you guys were getting your caricatures done, and you guys explained that, and she noticed you kept texting Entropy.
Mhm.
Medea gets a little twinkle in her eye,
Oh no.
and Entropy appears.
Oh! Oh no! Oh yes!
Oh,
Yes!
I am not in
Yeah,
costume.
that's
Hold up, what?
exactly what Bonnie says. Oh no! Oh no!
Yes!
Oh
Yes!
yes!
Okay.
She's so
Out of character.
Okay, so
I am
hold on.
so happy right now. I'm so proud of Aillas right now. Aillas, you just jumped ahead of Janine on the GMing skill. I'm sorry. It just
No, that's not possible, but I appreciate it.
I mean, it's temporary. You'll be back down in like 10 minutes, but like for the moment, you just jumped up.
Okay, so hold on. I'm actually like in where like you put your arms around like a person on the couch kind of
Oh my
thing.
gosh.
Oh yeah, you're sitting down, so you fall straight on your butt.
Wait, is he not on his superhero gear?
No. She is in her regular
What?
clothing. Oh,
And just
Medea,
just loudly exclaim, "What the fuck?"
Medea teleported Erin from inside like from on her couch, sitting next to Sarah Connor watching a movie, to Paris in front of a painter and a hero named Gray Parry, who's introducing himself to us.
I
I
just
very
say,
heavily
I was just
appreciate
watching
it.
Chris Evans having a shootout.
Yeah,
what
perfect, Evans. You
just
have
happened?
Sorry, Evelyn, I didn't catch it.
Yes,
perfect,
Evelyn.
Evans. You have a
Oh, you're very far away from your mic. I can't hear you.
So sorry. Try one more time, please.
screw Chris Evans. You have us.
What?
Good.
Wait, what?
In other words, heck with Chris Evans. You have the superhero team.
I was having a movie date with Sarah. And where the hell are we? I am so cold right now.
I'm going to grab
movie
your head.
date?
I'm going to grab your head and slowly turn it to show the Eiffel Tower. Like
Holy
slowly.
wait,
I
what
don't want to hurt you.
is this?
I
Paris?
yes.
I-
Well,
I shake your
Oh
head
my
in
god.
an affirmative manner, like up down.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Okay, this
Wait,
maybe can compete with Chris Evans having a shootout.
I give you half of a croissant that I haven't finished yet.
Did
uh,
did I do okay?
but yes, you did okay.
I show you
But
like 3 thumbs up in one hand.
but I returned to uh, Aries. But what about your date?
Oh,
It,
just like put the croissant. I was absent-mindedly eating. I was like, just put it on my forehead and just like this one, just like, uh, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that.
uh, 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 quick, give me Sarah's phone number. Wait, how are we gonna? Bonnie just,
How did I even get here
crouched down
anyway?
laughing. I motioned to Medea.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, this is Medea.
Hi. Wait, are you the person who teleported me?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that okay? I'm sorry. I didn't know if I was interrupting something. I'm sorry.
And I was just going to like how chastise her a bit, but just seeing how like innocent she is, I guess. I'll just say, all right, just like waving the half eat the croissant. One thing you have to know is consent. You have to ask if people want to be teleported. Okay, all right.
Oh, okay.
How,
Sorry.
how did you
Sorry.
even teleport anyway? I was just You didn't even know who I was beforehand, did you?
No, but from the description, I was able to get you. I'm a sorceress.
Ooh, interesting. Could you teleport me a code? Also, I'm kind of freezing to death right now.
Oh,
I'm
uh,
I'm
there's
going.
street vendors that'll
Yeah,
have.
I'm going to start like covering you with slime, so you can.
No, no, I'm not. I don't.
I'm going to
That never
start doing.
happened.
I'm going to
That
start
does
doing
not
that.
happen.
So you probably run out. I'm like, and I feel dejected. Like you see my sad face.
And I don't feel bad for it because you can't expect things to any good things happen for everything you do.
No. Like it's obvious that she is enjoying this. Like Nymph is enjoying this, and the sad face is overly dramatic for a reason.
Yeah, there's a street vendor that has codes there.
Awesome.
Well, you just told me about consent. I'm not going to steal someone's code and getting a.
It's fine.
Yeah, right. That's
It's
correct.
fine,
Well,
Medea.
you're doing well now. Doing well
Yeah,
for something I just said something 5 seconds ago.
yeah. It's actually just a very funny thing. Anyways, well, I guess. Uh, yeah. I guess this is far as we go in Paris. Dude, you really need to go back to your date.
Well, I suppose I can stay here because I might have to go back and just explain everything. Might as well just stay here for a while.
Can,
And that's
can you
not
send
great,
a
dude.
text message to try to explain what happened? I mean,
All
just
right.
send a picture that you're in
Oh,
Paris, with your
does Erin
superhero friends.
does Erin have does Erin have her phone with her?
No, shit, she doesn't.
Does and I forgive me, I can't recall. Does Sarah know? Sarah doesn't know you're a superhero, does she?
Nope.
Okay.
Did you tell her that you're friends with Bunny Hop, at least a superhero?
Yeah. Well, I'm friends with you, the person under the mask right now.
Yeah, but the superhero now.
No.
Shit. Okay, I'm just gonna say. Okay, give me Sarah's phone number, please.
Do you
Alright, so I
remember?
give it to her.
Do you remember
I
I
Sarah's
do.
will.
phone number
I
off
actually
the
do.
top of? Oh wow.
I do.
Yeah. Bonnie Hop will take a picture of you and Bonnie on and just say to Sarah, sorry kid, I accidentally teleported your girlfriend. I don't know what happened. She's with me in Paris. I will bring her back a few hours from now. I'm tired. Sorry. And just send a picture to Sarah Connor.
It's like awkward smile.
Yeah, and under the picture, and I will text her again. I really don't know how it happened. It's kind of an error on my side. Sign off, Bunny Hop, the superhero.
I'm posting all the laughing gifs I can find.
Oh, I have a feeling you could
Yeah,
do this
and
all day.
Yeah, I know I can, and I will.
and with the emojis, I don't want to read that anymore.
Say that again.
Never mind.
Okay. uh, so yes, I'm sorry, ma'am, I did not notice you there. Are you also a superhero?
Oh no, it's this one is
Yeah,
a
I'm a yeah, just a friend.
accidental civilian friend.
Oh. Gray Perry's kind of a jerk. He's like, ew, okay. And he completely dismisses you at that point
Yeah.
because you don't
It's like,
help him get likes on his Twitter account.
Damn.
damn.
That
Okay, what's
gray
it called? The thing.
blear.
What's the image? What's the imager reaction where there's like the blinking thing?
What?
Hmm?
The wow.
What
Okay
the
then. The
fuck? What?
imager reaction.
Okay.
Reaction image gif.
A wrecked image GIF?
What? Sounds.
Reaction.
That sounds.
This kid.
That sounds dangerous.
The blinking. No, not that one. It's the other one. With the man with a blonde hair.
The
It's like
man
Oh,
with
blinking.
the man with the plan.
this one.
Not that one.
That's pretty awesome, though.
What the fuck? Oh, that image. Oh, I love that guy.
I this
Is
It's
that
just
confused
blinking.
dude.
No, that's just confused.
is that Owen Wilson?
I don't know anymore.
I don't know if that's Owen Wilson.
Oh, I know the
This
one
one.
you're
Ah,
talking
there we
about.
go. This one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
that
there
okay.
we
one.
go.
That one.
Oh, that guy. Okay, that guy.
I like how you both did it simultaneously.
White
Ew.
guy blinking image dot gif.
He almost hides his disdain as like, ew, I am a famous superhero, Gray Pelly. I'm certain you have heard of me. But
No.
your friends here are superheroes, so I got my picture taken with them.
Wait, aren't you? Yeah, you're the local hero friend in Paris.
Yes.
I've heard of you. Oh my gosh, nice to meet you.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh. He's a
it
fan.
is good to meet you too. I yeah. If you want, you could have your picture taken next to me.
I don't have my phone, and I don't think it feels that well to use Bonnie's phone. Use Bonnie Hop's phone.
I will. Yeah, I'll motion. Go ahead. I'll take a picture.
Awesome.
I will
It's
take a
like
picture and
I-
send it to Sarah.
I accidentally found a lot of like cool artists while searching for Paris superhero, and now I'm happy. Damn,
Excellent.
that's a very good art. Oh my gosh, that's a terrifying art. I love it. It's amazing. Gosh damn.
So anything else we should do here?
I
No,
don't think so, right?
I don't think so.
All right. So
I
if
I say, oh, you need to buy flowers. I say to Erin. Erin,
Sorry.
here. I will buy Erin a dozen of flower and gave him to him so he could give it to Sarah.
Her.
Yes,
Ooh.
hers, her.
Aw.
The blinking blonde guy. The blinking blonde guy.
Freaking blonde guy. Okay,
It's
I'm done.
accurate and hilarious.
Okay, I'm done.
Omega Thonk.
in fact, real quick.
Oh my god,
Apologies.
that's a great picture. Now I have to find this artist. It's Metal Hanzo.
It yeah, actually that I was like, wow, that one works pretty well.
Yes, as opposed to, non-Metal Hanzo.
No, I mean the image of it's pretty much what I wanted. Shoot, I got kicked out of Roll20 again.
Damn it, man. Stop getting
Ah.
kicked out of Roll20. It's rude.
Yeah, toots, totally rude. I might have to give him a power set later on.
Yes, he's obviously someone we will meet repeatedly because we will come to Paris repeatedly.
You don't hang out in Paris?
I don't know. We don't know if we do yet.
Hopefully there's no Paris effect.
The what effect?
Paris effect.
I'm concerned. Should I Google that, or is it terrifying?
Nah, it's kind of like, I guess it's in itself. It's in the name.
I'm Googling it already. Alright. Paris syndrome. Alright. As a result of extreme shock at discovering that Paris is different from their expectations.
Huh.
Okay. Similar syndromes include Jerusalem syndrome and Stendhal syndrome. Alright.
What was the last one?
Stendhal.
Where is Stendhal?
It's
Sounds
not a place.
familiar.
It's not a place. It's named after 19th century French author Stendhal,
Oh, gotcha.
which is actually a fake name, pseudonym of Mary Henry Bale.
Okay.
Anyway, is that it?
Yes, that is it.
Yes. So, all right. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you all. Do hope you are all safe, and perhaps we shall meet again sometime.
I'm going to give him a thumbs up.
I give him a thumbs up also.
And
I
it-
give him an okay hand.
And it does occur to you guys that, yeah,
You have to give that.
he's posting all this stuff on a very wide. Ignores him.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just realized that he had a picture of Medea and he posted it on social media.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn to Medea and gesture that we should probably head back.
Okay. So Medea says, "All right. I'm gonna tell you what. If we'll go over here to this ledge here, I'm just I'm gonna sit down and teleport us back." So, and she sits down, indicates for you all to come in close, and she teleports all of you back. And she looks very pale and very tired.
Yeah.
Where are we
Ooh.
back to? Where are we back to?
You're back at Aegis.
Is Erin with us?
Yes.
Good.
I was just about to say, could you just teleport me back to Sarah? But well, I guess we're in Aegis.
That would be another different teleport. So
Yeah,
she's
I
pretty
would
Yeah,
close.
say.
I don't want to strain you. That's all right. I can just go
Sorry.
back normally.
I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sure Dynamite can sign a note or something saying that you were here if you need proof.
Actually, I'll solve that problem later. I will put my hand on her and say, "You need to rest first. You look really pale. We'll have some fun tomorrow, or whenever we're, you know."
Yeah. I didn't specify, but shall we? Well, let's see. Shall we say this is a Sunday, and then tomorrow will be school, and
Okay, cool. Let me see the date. Yay. 30th January was a Thursday, so I guess this is 2nd of February instead,
okay.
which was
Yeah, that works if that's okay with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And so, so I guess you get ready to get right back. Were you watching a movie at your house or her house?
At her house.
At her house. Okay, so your phone's going to be at her house.
nice. So like
Oh God.
is Bunny Hop like dropping you off because she can teleport also?
Yeah, actually, it might be easy if he just teleports me to Sarah's race, if that's possible.
I think Bunny Hop. Correct me if I'm wrong. Bunny Hop. Do you go by line of sight?
Yes.
Yeah, I do by line of sight, so we could just go there in a few passes.
Yeah, Bunny Hop your way there, so to speak. All right, so you're going to do that. You guys get to Sarah's house. I'm going to cut to those guys real quick. So, and needless to say, Dynamite comes back into the room when you guys show back up again. How long do you think you guys were gone?
Hour and a half.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just ate a
Yeah.
bunch of food.
Yeah. So it's about 8 o'clock.
Okay, cool.
All right. Sarah answers the door and sees Aaron and Bunny Hop. So, why you? At first
I
I
have
thought
no
that was a
idea.
Photoshop job, but then again, you just disappeared. So obviously you disappeared for a reason. But you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you
And I thought the person who's responsible for this consent, so it'll probably never happen again. Sorry you couldn't come with me to Paris.
that would have been cool. But okay. I'm glad you're safe. It's still wow. I'm sorry. I'm Sarah Connor. Sarah introduces herself to Bunny Hop.
Yeah, I say Bunny Hop, and I gave her the beret
Oh,
as a
the beret.
present. Yeah.
Oh,
Here.
No, I forgot the flowers from Lottie. Oh no. Oh, she has friends now.
well, did you remind her about the flowers?
I doubt it.
She's thinking.
Well, she has friends now, so I may as well keep them.
It's true. It could only be better if Nymph had gotten Alati the flowers. It's
Only.
by the way, Nymph has no idea that Lottie has a crush on you, do you?
Nope. Name?
Yeah.
No idea.
No idea.
So.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
Oh wait, what? Waiting for what?
Evelyn's
The flower.
typing.
Ah, okay. Oh, it's R-double-E. Alright, cool. I need to take Gay Perry's picture. Where are you, Gay Perry?
That was a match made in heaven.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, we don't know he's gay.
No, we don't.
God
I just didn't want to
damn
go
it,
there.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if he was gay, like, it wouldn't matter because all of us are girls, so you know. So there would be no reason to reveal to us that he couldn't hit on us because.
That's true.
I mean, what if Jared
Wait, you're into
is
him?
really gay?
Wait, what? Who's into him?
Nymph.
DD. No.
I'm not. Wait, what?
Huh? What?
Never mind.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Well, Evelyn typed that Jared's face was scary, and so I had to text that Dee Dee looked up to him.
Well, yeah, I mean, Didi looked up to everyone.
Yeah.
Because she was
That
short.
was- Yes, that was a pun.
Because everyone was taller than her.
Yep. Except small children.
And sometimes even small children.
Whose sister? She was about my height. Was that?
Nobody.
That was.
That was literally.
No, that was Janine's sister, wasn't it?
Yes,
Hmm?
except they were taller than you. And she was
It
like,
was fun
she was
playing
2
a
years.
miniature.
She was 2 years younger than you and taller than you. God damn it.
That was actually cool though. I liked having a bull that was
Short.
tiny. Yeah, that was a fun gimmick, even though it was my character, so I didn't really play the bull real well. Sorry. I was a bad bull.
Well, better than being a bad bully.
So, Evelyn, you did give the flowers back to Aaron?
Oh my god, it's just simple yes or no.
She said we because
Oui.
it was French.
Oui. Yes.
Actually, she said
Français.
oui.
Français.
It's bathroom. But all right. So you give the flowers to Aaron, I take it?
Oui.
Flux.
Hmm?
Did
You give the
give
flowers to Aaron. She gave the Lottie gave the
flowers.
flowers to you.
Ah, okay. Well, I suppose if if Lottie is like sad, I'll just give her the flowers altogether.
What? Lottie didn't go with you.
Yeah, just give her back the flowers.
Oh, in other words, before you guys left, if Lottie really liked the flowers, you give them to her instead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does Evelyn want the flowers? I mean, Lottie.
It's really like a yes or no question.
Sorry.
Why can't Evelyn talk? It's like so weird. Like session after session, Evelyn is just completely silent. She wasn't like this in the Brazil campaign.
Yeah, her internet was more reliable, but then again, it wasn't. She's still having a storm.
Oh, really? It's not. It's still going.
Damn it,
Oh,
Bennett.
over a week.
Well, it's snow. It's snow now.
Okay.
Oh no.
God.
So I guess in
Goodness gracious.
yeah.
Great balls of snow.
Ah.
Okay. So, all right, we don't want to screw you up or anything. Oh, it's hail now.
Oh, that's even better.
Mm.
Hail.
Hail?
Hail.
Hail no. Or is it grapple? All right. So you do give the flowers back to Aaron, correct? Did I read that? Did I read your non right, or did non mean you kept them? Okay, you gave them back to Aaron. Aaron, you can give the flowers to Sarah if you so choose, or you could hoard them to yourself.
I mean, Sarah would see
I'll
that
give it.
you
I'll
have
give.
them. Yeah, Sarah would see you have flowers in your hand.
Are those for me?
Yeah. Here you go. Sorry about it. Sorry about the whole thing. I guess.
Well, thanks. Thanks.
What flowers are they? Probably Sweet Williams or something.
Probably, yeah. Probably not going to go the. I would say don't go the rose route.
Yeah, I like Sweet Williams. They're nice.
It depends on what Lottie bought. Hey, Lottie, what flowers did you buy?
It wasn't Lottie that bought it. Was it? It was Bonnie that bought it.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
Lottie bought it.
Uh,
I thought Bonnie forgot and Lottie bought it. Oh.
I bought the thing that will signify love. Whichever flower that is.
Oh, so red roses.
Oh, goddamn.
Probably violets and roses. Violets and roses.
Yeah, violets and roses.
I mean, it's still a nice thing. It's a nice gesture anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Damn. She's getting the wrong idea that, yes.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Good. Good. You're in
Roses
character
red.
and out of character trying to set up Erin with Sarah.
I already told her that I'm straight, so there's nothing wrong.
Too
Can't do
late.
that.
Too late. It's happening. She's doing it. Like, you can't tell her not to do that. Like, she will do that. It's Bonnie. Come on. It's Bonnie.
Yeah, it's
She's
Bonnie.
a delinquent. She's a delinquent. She's going to do it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Is Bonnie like totally teleporting away, just leaving Erin and Sarah there?
No. I'm just standing there, like doing nothing, just to see the scenario. Like, I'm, trying to hide my presence, watching.
I actually don't even know all these flowers. It was just an image that I found that actually had
Hold on,
violets.
let me see. I did.
Violets and roses.
Alright, let's see here. There's violets, there's roses, there's a carnation.
Lisianthus?
There's a red carnation and
Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Jenny. Is Bonnie?
yeah, just roses.
Is
Purple
Bonnie,
roses as well.
Bonnie being Drax right now?
Yes.
So silent. Good. I'm glad.
I stand so still. You can't. I disappear. Hey, Drax. Darn it. All right. So at that point,
goddamn Batista, he was so underused in Endgame. It was sad. So sad.
oh my God, there was so many characters in Endgame. It was
no,
impressive that they got
thing.
everyone.
No, yeah, but that's not the thing though. But Drax had his motivation of killing Thanos for killing his family.
Yeah.
That was a setup in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and they just completely ruined that payoff on that setup. It's just like, come on, at least
I haven't watched any of Endgame.
At least just let him get close to the guy to be punched back just once, but nope, not a single scene. So sad.
He died, didn't he?
What? No. In Endgame.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah. In Endgame, he no, he disappeared in the end of what's it called? So
Infinity War.
you're kind of right. He was one of the halves that disappeared. In the first, in
the snap.
yeah, in a snap. All right. So why don't we get ready to wrap it here?
Yes. So, like, do we have like any scene of Medea, Lottie, and Nymph at like Aegis or something?
Oh, okay. A quick.
I don't know.
blah, blah,
I
blah.
don't know.
Well, at this time, if it is okay, if I put you guys' discretion, shoo, oh, sorry, started to slip in a French Indian there. At this time, I'm going to say that I would like for Medea to stay at Aegis, but that is up to her, and I will listen to suggestions on your people's part as well. Nymph, do you think that staying at Aegis would be preferential towards watching over her?
I'm going to I'm going to uh okay. I'm going to turn the question back. I'm going to like turn the question back to Dynamite. Like I guess I'll form vocal cords and say whatever you feel like it. Aegis took care of me for the first like year and a half, and I was just on facility the entire time. So um I don't know. I guess it's up to you to make the call. I trust you.
But in that case, at least for the time being, Medea, if you do not mind, please stay on site. And she seems a little unhappy with that, but she's accepting. I will make sure that you are dropped off to school tomorrow, where you will get together with some of your new teammates and friends. So I think we'll wrap it at that. Actually, tell you what, let's get you to school.
Mhm.
Everyone shows up to school regularly.
Yes.
Lottie does not have a secret ID, so she.
I was honestly kind of wondering like what like if you have any plans for like Bonnie and Lottie and Nymphs like home like life or something.
Life.
Home life.
Oh, that's a good point. In other words, when you get home, okay, your home time. Tell
I
you what,
guess
let me
like
kick.
you don't have to, but like a lot of like GMs like just ignore
A
the
lot of
family
good GMs. Uh,
and like excuse me, I always try to make sure the family is a very important part of masks in my both previous campaigns. Like your family was very important to all of you characters.
yes, even though I usually kill off my family for the most part,
Yeah,
but
you
the
you
family
try,
that's left is important.
you try to weasel your way out of it, but nope, you don't get it. Like I make sure that family is important because I think that is a very important part of a teenage life is like family
Okay,
and home. Like at least like those that remain.
okay, tell you what, if that's okay though, let me kick off next session with that,
Yes, so you
so
like
I can
yeah.
recover.
Are you still hungover though?
A little headachy, but
Hydrate, hail hydrate. Avoid
Hydrate before
nausea,
you
headache.
dehydrate.
Avoid
I'm
nausea
sorry.
and headaches. Hail hydrate.
I'm sorry, Evelyn. You said something.
Hydrate before you dihydrate.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. Freaking
Excellent
yes.
idea.
Okay, I found the GIF I was talking about. I found it. It's great. It's fantastic. I found the GIF. It's so good. This GIF is the best. I love this.
Shh.
Like this is an army. That's
That's a great.
This is an evil army. I will absolutely support 100%. It's not even evil. They're just like spreading the goodness and benefit of dihydrogen monoxide. You know, pretty good.
All right. But thank you all. I'm sorry if we diverted a couple times.
What are you talking about? You had
Oh,
Cookies and sandwiches, wasn't it?
You teleported Erin like to Paris against her wishes. That was amazing. Beyond.
the funny thing was, I kind of, I didn't know how it was going to play out, but I was like, oh, she's going to be pissed. Sarah's going to be pissed, but it actually worked out where it's a little bit better. So, I think Sarah is a little more apt to forgive you.
I actually wanted to invite Bonnie inside. Actually, just have us have a movie date
Oh my gosh.
together.
Sure,
Okay.
I will make it work for you too, even though you don't want to.
Oh, she will make it work. She will make it work.
So you do come in and we watch Snowpiercer together.
I'm just standing on the corner as of the moment, so I don't know where that came from.
Okay. I mean, if you guys wanted to finish the night with a movie date, that's fine. Is that official? Is that canon?
I mean, yeah, I invited Bonnie over. I don't know if she accepts.
I will accept
For reasons.
for reasons.
Reasons.
Heh.
Oh my god! I found this. This is beautiful. I'm so proud of this person.
I'm
so proud of this person.
Yeah, that's water.
They're my hero. They're my hero. I'm sorry.
Oh, that does remind me. We've got a guy who works in our office who's so nerdy he makes me look like Joe Cool, and he's got he's got a Captain America outfit and stuff that he puts on mannequins in the office. He's out there. But anyway,
do you dress
our
as a Winter Soldier? Say yes.
I don't.
Damn it!
Damn it.
I
Sorry.
literally told you to say yes.
Yes, but that would be lying.
Damn it. I didn't care about the truth.
So our building is older and the elevators keep breaking.
Oh no.
And
Yeah.
I couldn't resist the one time the elevator was down, pardon the pun. So I took his Thor hammer and put it in the elevator and took a picture with a caption, "The real reason why the elevator isn't working."
I need that picture for reasons. I need it for reasons. Like, you do not realize the importance of me possessing this picture for reasons.
I mean,
It'll
the
give him
fact
too much power.
the fact that he has Thor hammer at the office around.
Yeah, yes, he does.
I'm so proud.
He's a special kind of person.
What kind of hammer it is? Like, is it made of plastic or is it made with actual metal?
No, it's plastic. Otherwise, you
Damn it.
couldn't heft it around. I remember I saw some people actually making a Thor hammer out of like lead, as in on a YouTube video. That was pretty cool.
Another question: is it heavy enough that if you throw it to someone else's face, would it hurt?
Yes.
Maybe a little. I don't
Hey,
think
Yeah,
it would
let.
break a nose or anything.
I may have found the picture, but okay,
You found the picture?
maybe. Was this the picture? We don't know.
Oh my god.
Is it?
That I mean it's
Is that
I
the
don't
same
think that's
elevator?
ours, but I mean that's pretty much exactly what I had.
Now I found it on Pinterest. I found an awesome this picture too.
Nice.
Thank you.
So is there anything else we need to do in wrap up? I guess we can ask the end of session moves.
Yes.
Right. Who wants to go first? Don't everyone jump out at once. Flux, I pick you to go first.
Oh, there you go. Grow closer to the team. Because of Bonnie, because she's a friend. I want you to shift my labels. Uh, and get a potential.
Oh my god. I also found this random image. I think this is important to paste here.
Janine, pick my labels, quick.
Ah,
Unless you don't have the influence over
Such pressure.
Damn it. Let me see your. Oh yeah.
3
What the
mundane, 1 superior, 0, savior and danger, and -1 freak.
would down superior, because I'm trying to give you the upper hand to date the Sarah, but you're not budging the way I want to. So that's down.
And
How's your freak?
-1.
Yeah, I will up your freak because you basically shrug off the whole incident way too fast.
Yeah, way too casual, man. You're so freaky.
Yeah.
You aren't even phased by freakiness. To be fair, she has a hammer space, so you know.
Freaky.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she probably isn't too worried about casual teleportation.
Had one time a cat got ejected from the hammer space. So I was really, it didn't really seem too bad this
So
time around.
so you didn't put the cat in the hammer space, but it somehow appeared out
I
of the hammer space.
No, I did put it in there. It
Okay.
just got ejected of it.
Okay. You tried the wait. Don't tell me you tried the Schrodinger's cat experiment with your hammer space, didn't you?
Maybe.
To be fair, she's a nerd, so in character, so this makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, bunny hop. Closer, further.
Closer to the team.
Okay. Who made you feel welcome?
Nymph through the whole Medea conversation, even though she's so confused.
What what conversation? Oh, that. Okay.
The yeah,
Oh my gosh.
the,
Okay.
that's the longest conversation we had so far.
Do I have influence? I do. Damn.
Yeah, y'all have
Uh,
influence.
Superior absolutely goes up. Like I will hear nothing of this. Superior goes up.
Okay,
You
wait,
are
did
way
I
too smart. You are way too smart and know all about Greek mythology that I have no idea about in character. So, superior goes up. You are so much smarter than me. Uh, what else? You're not normal. You are smarter than me. Mundane goes down.
Okay, so that's mundane down.
Yes. Get freaking wrecked.
To be fair, Bonnie was a straight A student before she was
Bad.
Why
bad.
did you get like? Why did you get your delinquent streak? Like, how did you get that?
My mom was so strict. My teacher mom.
Was so strict that you eventually like you entered the rebellious teen phase and just like rebelled. Nice,
Yep.
nice. That I can relate to that.
And the fact that saw her rebellious face pictures during her heyday made it worse. Next, water.
Well, I took a picture of it because I'm like, well, yeah, that is water. Duh. Because it was wet with water. So
Caution, slippery. Caution, wet when what? Wet. No, sorry. Caution, wet when raining.
Excuse me.
It's like that weather rock, like the forecast rock. If the rock is wet, it is raining, or it was raining.
if the rock is cold, it's cold outside. You know, that type of thing.
Yeah, if the
Is
rock
there
is covered in snow, it's snowing or was snowing. If the rock is shaking, it's earthquaking or or windy. That kind of stuff. I need to find that. Okay, weather rock.
Here's a quick coworker.
Oh my gosh,
And
there's literally a Wikipedia page for weather rock. I love it. It's actually the meme. Oh my god. Oh, this is the man with the Thor's hammer.
no, look at his shirt.
Committed
Marymount
to
Police
excellence.
committed to excellence.
Marymount Police? I don't get it.
Look at excellence.
Oh.
Oh, there are three
Oh
L's.
no.
Okay, I see the three L's.
Oh.
It's kind of easy to overlook because you often think like the thing is creasing there, but it's not.
Yeah, but it was. When I told him about him, it was like, yeah, we had these things for 2 weeks before someone noticed. I'm like, dude, that's embarrassing. I got to take your picture.
Oh, I had a phone case like that. It was
Oh,
meant to say Capricorn, and it said Capricorn,
I'm
and
concerned.
no one noticed until a girl in my class pointed out, and she's like, well, "What the hell is a Capricorn?"
Nice. Our police IDs, one year they came out with them, they misspelled the city's name 2 different
Oh.
times, 2 different ways on the
I'm-
police IDs.
I'm so
Oh
proud of
my
you.
God.
I'm so proud of you right now. You have no idea.
Thanks. Okay, so apologies, Evelyn. Did you go closer or further?
Closer.
Who made you feel welcome?
Nymph.
Oh my
Was it because
god.
of the dingle hopper?
Absolutely.
Oh my god. Well, time to change your thingy again.
Where?
Shift the labels.
Okay. Okay. I don't. I don't know. I actually don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to shift. Like, you didn't interact with the the rest of us, like because of technical difficulties, but you didn't interact with us, so I don't know like what Like there's no strong feelings about anything, so I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
I mean, she gave the flowers back.
I didn't understand
She-
the exactly the procedure with the flowers. I thought she was the one who bought it, but then Bonnie
Yeah, she
says
bought
she bought
'em.
it. I don't like. I'm kind of confused on the order there. I guess.
Yeah, I think she bought them, and there was debate whether or not she initially, whether Erin was about to forget them, but she did remember to give them back.
Okay.
Well, Evelyn, do you have any thoughts on labels up or down?
No.
All right, so
We can just leave it.
Yeah, I mean it
yeah,
does.
okay.
Like it does technically say that they can do it, but you know.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, don't worry about it. And by the way, Janine, you also did. If you didn't take the potential, you got potential.
Yeah, I forgot.
And Evelyn, the same applies to you. And
You,
last but not least,
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shift one of your label up and then that same label down. Ha! Get wrecked. Get wrecked, system. Get wrecked.
which one now?
What?
Which one?
Her pick.
Oh. That's too
Mine-
much power.
No man can have no. What's that meme about? No human should have this much power, or what's that meme? I don't know. Okay. What is that meme? I don't know this meme. I forgot the meme. Yeah, found it. Found the meme. Okay. Okay, I found the meme. This meme. Yes.
Where?
um.
Oh, and this one, and also this one.
Wow.
Like proper reaction to this. Oh, God damn it.
All right. Finally, last but not least, Annie, you.
Oh,
What do you do?
okay.
Closer, own person.
Okay, it's it has to be closer to someone. It's either it's not Erin. Uh, even though she did. Hey, Flux, do you like? Does Erin have influence over me? I think, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I trying to figure out who made me feel the most welcome. It's not. Oh, okay. It's either Lottie or Erin. Okay, let me now imagine whom between the two.
Did give a dingle hopper out.
Well, I mean, she was asking for that. I don't think that like really made her welcome. Like I don't think you felt welcome. It's like, oh, you want this thing that Bonnie put inside me? Yeah, sure, you can have it. I mean, it's going to slowly digest over time, but you can have it now while it's still undigested.
It was more of she was watching it deteriorate.
Ah.
Yes. Uh, hmm. Lottie or Erin? Okay, Erin revealed herself to us That's kind
Mhm.
of You know what? I think yes. Boom. Aaron, get it. Get it. Get wrecked. I'm one away from leveling up, boys. One away. Boys.
Okay, what
Boys
do
and
I want?
girls.
Oh, you're
Let's
trying to figure out what
see.
you're taking?
No,
No,
I'm
the
one away
labels.
from leveling up.
Thinking of the labels.
Good deal.
What? Okay, what's your labels? Any?
It doesn't matter, but they're not. None of them are at like maximum or minimum, so you can shift all of them.
Alright, so I want you to be more friendly, I suppose.
So more mundane.
So
More mundane.
down freak, up mundane.
All right. That definitely yes.
She wants you to be a good girl instead of just a goo girl.
Yes. She wants me to have the D. God damn it!
No.
God damn it! I just said it and then I realized, oh fuck, I said it. I literally said it out loud. I'm so sorry.
And Evelyn's gone again.
I don't blame her. Like I would go to.
Does Evelyn have something against innuendos?
Yeah.
Heavily.
Why? If you don't mind me asking.
She's young and impressionable.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. It's just like you're way too overreacting to it. I guess.
No, she didn't log.
Yeah,
I
no,
think she just dropped the server.
yeah. No,
She
it's
didn't.
just
She didn't do that because
Yeah.
My connection gave out at like the perfect time.
yeah. Like come on. Evelyn is way more mature than like some of us. Note to like point at self.
yeah.
No, but just like I don't know, just like you're just acting a bit too odd about
Nah.
it.
Hey, look, come on. People respond to different things differently.
I
Look
guess
at
so.
Annie. Look at you.
I'm so weird. Like, get wrecked.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all. Sorry if it was a little disjointed.
It was
But you
cool.
got to go to Paris.
It was
It is
cool.
much better.
I
It's a much better pace now.
yeah, I think like yeah, Aillas is slowly getting the hang of this. Like I think this session was really good. Freaking
Good.
yeah.
Thanks.
Mhm.
I wish I
We
had done more prep, but
hey you were hungover. Come on. Like oh
good
also
times.
let me know when I should stop the recording and we can talk freelier.
Yeah, we can stop the recording.
Talking
Freelier?
freelier. Yes, freely.
That's not a word.
Sure it is.